We are back with another episode of No Jumper News. Brandon, you were going through the roster of No Jumper hosts and personalities that you think you're more fashionable than?
No.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm not going to. Listen, man, I'm not talking about fashion. Like, I'm not saying I'm more fashionable. But if you ain't up there with, you know,
A$AP
Gucci
Rocky
and the Louis Vuitton, all them people, you're not high fashion. You're talking about fashion on the level that you're able to exist. If you're not on Kanye's level, if you ain't on the runway, if you ain't wearing nothing off of, you know what I'm saying, that's being shown in a big time fashion show, I just feel like just shut the fuck up.
Man, I got on Margiela underwear.
Like, we can all go waste a whole paycheck on some clothes. To me, that's a sign of, one, ignorance, two, immaturity. Niggas did that in high school.
So wait, when you say fashion,
$1,000 on a shirt.
you talking about like high fashion, like yeah. I got some shit that like
because them socks and shit be costing a pretty penny and shit too. Them Gucci socks.
I'm telling you, these dudes ain't never been out the country.
Yeah,
talking about I want to spend X amount of dollars on this outfit. Like, that just tell me your priorities are fucked up.
Yeah, I done gave up with the whole trying to keep up with the LA outfit, all that. Fuck all that shit.
See, the
niggas out here spending $400 on a shirt to wear one time. You throw it on the IG and YouTube, it's over with.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with people. See, some people look at others and try to mimic what they see them doing. Me, I buy what I like. So if it's something that's fucking $40 or $400, if I like it, I'm gonna get it. But it has nothing to do with like me trying to keep up with these, because some of these niggas be looking like goofies. I even look like goofy to people, but I don't give a fuck. I do what I want.
If I buy something for $400, I have to be supporting somebody. It has to be like one of my friends or something. I'm supporting
Killer Cam, man.
But it
is what it is.
But you just talking about fashion and this person don't know how to dress. I don't even think it's about a person making an attempt to be super fashionable.
Yeah.
Just wear what's comfortable and efficient for you at the moment. But I just think nobody's really in a position to be like tag checking anybody at No Jumper.
At No Jumper.
Wait, who does that? Let's name names. Fuck all that.
No, they did a show
doing it?
Specifically, that dude Ralphie was talking about what's hip and what's not.
Okay, shout out to Ralphie.
He's listen.
Shout out to
Josh,
Ralphie, man.
Do you realize that's coming from you, who's not fashionable at all?
I think I'm more.
But that doesn't make him not know what fashion is.
You probably are more fashionable than me. But what I'm telling you is, your opinion is damn near as worthless as mine. Damn near as worthless as Ralphie's, because bro ain't in here talking about no high fashion shit.
So wait. He was checking tags like.
He wasn't doing that. He was talking about
everyone was doing that.
He was talking about clothing brands that he thought were legit.
Ooh.
And I'm like, dude.
Did you know any of them?
I heard of them since I've been coming up here.
Okay.
But Donatella Versace and all that.
Yeah.
Them is the head top dogs. All this other shit is just cosplay.
Rick Owens and
yeah. If you ain't talking about Ralph Lauren still selling a polo for $300,
man,
you ain't even talking about nothing.
No, Ralph Lauren ain't that high.
Bro,
no
you
more.
can still wear
no.
Ralph
You got
Lauren.
Purple Label.
Purple Label.
You got not that purple shit that people wearing. That's a mimic. But Purple Label Ralph Lauren is the high end. Also, the Double R Ralph Lauren. You go to the Double R store, nigga. You not walking out of there with like. I got a few Double R pants that I think the least amount I spent was like $420.
Yeah.
And like I'm talking about, like they don't look like that. They not like the rock star fresh. They just regular hard denim jeans. But like that shit ain't cheap. But it is made well. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is, if you were as knowledgeable about fashion as you think, let's take that dude and put him in the room with some real fashionistas,
like
some real clothes designers. He wouldn't even know anything about what they would be talking about, which is the trend and what's being, progressive in that industry.
So Ralphie, my boy Brandon said you gotta step your drip up.
Ralphie.
Respecting the drip, Ralphie.
No.
He did say before the camera started rolling, he said you look like everybody else on the street.
Look, there's something called cognitive bias.
Go ahead.
Where you know so little about something, you think you understand it completely. and as you get older, you know how much you don't know about something.
Right.
So you just refrain from speaking on that in a generalized way. That's all I'm saying.
And y'all had a whole episode about fashion.
And it was supposed to be about music.
Were you on that episode?
Hey, but this is the cool part. Every nigga talking about music is a failed rapper. Fuck you know about music,
hey,
bro.
let's get him.
No, I'm being real, bro.
Brandon be on niggas' heads up here.
Listen, this is why I don't watch No Jumper.
Who was on the stream?
Ralphie,
Munchie.
Who was it? No, it wasn't Munchie.
Munchie Williams?
Munchie is actually a good rapper, but you don't really hear him speaking on other rappers that much. But when I forgot who was on the stream. Josh, you was right here.
Was the Peel nigga here?
Was it Friday?
Yeah, it was him.
Peel.
It was Lush.
Yep.
It was some female, right?
Damn.
And a Hispanic dude.
Hey, from what I hear, Lush is like the greatest thing that happened
Wasn't it
to
a fat
battle
dude with a
rap.
woman? Or I don't remember. No, it was here. It was right here. Ralphie was sitting on that
wasn't
couch.
this just Friday?
It was
You forgot, y'all niggas.
I don't watch No Jumper like that.
But you was
Yes,
filming
you
it.
No, I don't.
You sound like you're a lot tapped in. The more,
Every nigga
but
right
it's probably
here.
more so since you've been
People
a part of the
send
staff.
me things, and then I'll click on it. But the point I'm making is this: you got a lot of dudes here who speak in an authoritative way on things they failed at. I speak on jujitsu, but I'm a black belt. I've won world championships. I am an authority on that because my success has validated me.
There was
Dude,
no girl here.
there was what?
There was no girl.
Who was the cat?
Oh, I must have
Ralphie,
been-
Evil, Lush, and Gunner.
Damn.
Gunner, yeah.
So, hey, everybody
Wait.
on that pod, this nigga Brandon said y'all niggas is failed rappers
So, wait,
and y'all
Gunner
niggas
was-
can't dress.
Gunner raps?
Nah, he a fashion dude though. Gunner be putting that shit
listen,
on.
they're failed rappers. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh.
But what I'm telling you is, I wouldn't speak on nothing authoritatively or in an authoritative tone if I wasn't extremely successful at that. That's
Oh, I'm telling
that's
you.
a message to the youngsters.
Next time,
Be
y'all
good
do
at something.
Next time y'all do a music stream, I'm coming in because like, as you call them, failed
Failed
rappers.
rappers.
I know. I
Hey, so what
I
you
don't
think
rap
about
and
the
I
homie
destroy
music?
all
Well,
these
you
niggas.
well, you never fell until you stopped trying. I'm telling you to stop trying.
Hey, you heard his music? You heard his music?
Who?
Bro Rogan.
Nigga, I'm hard.
I
nigga.
didn't tell. I actually watched one of your videos.
You did?
Where you had the red Supreme jacket
Yeah,
on. I
yeah.
like that.
You do?
Man, you got style, bro. All these other dudes sound the same.
Thank you.
Sound weak. Sound like they got
Hey,
limited
and
vocabulary.
that's a watered down version of my raps. I just did that
It
because
was about kicks. It was about
it's
shoes.
about kicks. Like I did some happy shit that I know a lot of people could fuck with because kids, women, men, whites, Asians, black, who don't fucking do like tennis shoes. So I'm a nigga who got a bunch of shoes. I said, hey, I'm gonna make a shoe song for the fucking hype beast.
But here's the thing: people say, "Oh, Brandon's trying to tear down the jumper." No, the brother's doing something original that's catchy as hell. You know it was catchy if I remembered it.
nigga,
Bro
the nigga knew
represented-
what you was.
He invested in his video.
I
He was
did.
up in a big high rise. I remember things about it because it was original and dope.
Yep.
When you got a mush mouth nigga in here mumbling, sounding like everybody else, there's nothing impressive about that.
Man.
So I'm not gonna remember it. So I'm not tearing nobody down. I'm encouraging people to be better at what they're trying to do. That's it.
Man, and another thing,
feel that.
I shouldn't bring this up because I don't know if we still gonna put it out. But when what's the nigga Joey Badass was doing all of that Kendrick
This in the
dissing
West
and
Coast?
shit,
Yeah.
Baby Runner hit me up, right? You know, I don't know if y'all Runner is top 10 rappers out, definitely top 3 in LA. Like, ain't nobody really fucking with my bro Baby Runner. But he called me. He like, nigga, I think we got to get at this nigga. He like, you know, I'm like, for sure. And like, we got some shit, but we was waiting on Flip. So we never recorded it. So it might be too late now. But if y'all would have heard the Joey Badass diss, boy.
You guaranteeing it would have been official?
Oh,
Would've been fire?
he would have had to respond. It was.
You had this though?
Absolutely.
Oh shit. Drop
Yeah,
it. Go
it's
ahead, put
crazy
it out,
because-
man. Fuck it.
Nah, because it's. Yeah, I know. And when my part come in, it's me rapping over his unorthodox beat that Premier did. So it was crazy. It's crazy.
Before we get into some of these topics, let's just go and cover some shit that happened last week. So I think last week me and Flacco had an argument about. Actually, it was about you, Brandon. It was about your situation that happened with you going to Marathon Burger. So let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself a gang member? Because Flacco was saying he was going to start a gang war. He was saying you're in a gang. I didn't know you were in a gang. He was saying Rich Trapper's in a gang. Are you a gang member?
Well, I'm a member of the gang, but
yeah.
I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not actively hunting down ops. It's a lot of people like that. Like, you got dudes who are in no gang acting like gang members. Like,
Nigga, I'm
almighty suspect.
gang banging.
So you will have this hypocrisy where even the people in the comments are cool with somebody who is not in a gang, but acting turned up like they are in a gang, but then have a condemnation for someone who's was in a phase, went through the phase of being in a gang,
Yeah.
Sliding on motherfuckers, and then they grew out of that. It's just like, but it makes sense because a lot of people in the comments are trying to live vicariously through people they think that are cool, that are not really that cool.
It's crazy because I got a lot of messages that day, like, nigga, my cousin is Jay Outlaw. He was just here recently from 60s, and he hit me up. And you even, I was texting with you.
Yeah.
I think the day before, and I was like, bro, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I was on some other shit. But like, I got a lot of messages, people telling me how much I missed out. Can't believe I didn't show up. But
So what, the Marathon Burger?
yeah, I just had prior engagements.
Man, you didn't have nothing to do. Stop lying.
No, for real,
We older now, so
No,
niggas just be on the couch watching TV like, how fine.
Oh, no. Like, I'm actually active.
We thinking
like,
about parking.
I be doing shit. Like, I think I had to change the ignition on my bike. So, like, I was doing that.
All right, so look, I got more questions about. So overall, how was the grand opening of Marathon Burger? Because I seen y'all was out there for.
Why weren't you there?
I didn't get invited.
Dude, you didn't have to be invited. The whole community of LA got invited.
Yeah. I've been to Marathon Burger before you even opened.
We ain't talking about where you been. We talk about the grand opening of Marathon Burger.
Nigga, it's gonna be multiple grand openings.
That's not what we're discussing, Remo. We're discussing, you're in LA. You're not originally from LA.
No, I'm not from LA.
See, you need to show more respect. Like, if something is big in LA, how can you call yourself a journalist? How can you really report on LA, but you don't feel compelled to show up to major events in LA? Like,
all right, for one, I don't report on LA that much. And for two, a restaurant opening up, I don't feel like needs much reporting on there, especially when.
But it ain't just a restaurant,
Hold on.
It wasn't even the first location.
And it's not the first location.
We're not
I can
talking
see
to
if
you,
this was
Josh.
like the grand opening of like nigga. So every Marathon Burger opening up, but we need journalists out there. And
Well,
shit.
you gotta remember.
We wasn't invited.
Well,
No,
first
wait
of
a
all,
minute.
Remo,
You actually
hold
were
on,
invited?
No, we
hold
wasn't.
on. You gotta realize it ain't just the Marathon Burger opening this second location. It's the location one. It's on Venice Beach. But you like you said, you're not from here, but like Venice Beach is a staple of every LA nigga childhood.
You're not educating
So
this.
opening a restaurant on Venice on the boardwalk is huge.
Remo knows that already, and you're being insensitive to the cultural significance. On top of that, we wasn't invited. First of all, every member of the No Jumper hosting
I got
team
my email.
was formally invited.
By
I
who?
relayed that message by the Rolling 60 Crips and the 40 Crips.
I remember seeing the invitation.
No, I
Shout out
mentioned
to
it in
Doty.
here. Okay, now the audience gonna get on y'all. I mentioned it in here several times.
But then that
I got the text
But wait,
right here.
this is my
Look.
thing. Matt Barnes was there. Kendrick Perkins was there. It was all India Love was there. It was like and a bunch of people nobody knew. The community was invited. And then your job, No Jumper, talked about it for 2 weeks or a week. Like, if
I
your
heard
job
you
is
mention
talking
it
about
a lot.
it, if you were a good journalist, you would have made it a point to be there.
The story had nothing to do with the Marathon Burger opening. Why it was being discussed.
It had
everything.
the story was about
It had
Shaw
everything.
being an altercation.
It had everything to do
I
with
feel-
Please tell me y'all squabbled.
Hold on.
You met him on the tennis court?
No, we didn't squabble.
Nah, they actually
didn't.
never
Why
ran
would we
into each other.
ruin Marathon Burger's grand opening?
Nah, you.
But
he showed up
in a way,
You know how big the boardwalk is? Y'all
He showed
niggas
up
could have
at
walked
6:30
100
after
feet away
everything was
from the
over.
show.
But, all
He
right.
showed up after everything was over.
So were you inviting Almighty Suspect to it? Because in a way,
He was invited. Everyone was
squabble.
invited.
all right. So it wasn't just a personal thing where you was like, "Hey, Almighty, I'm gonna be there." Because I seen a video
Yeah, I
where
heard you call
you was trying to like call him out. So he made it seem like you was calling him out to meet him there for a fade. Or
I
some shit.
invited every single member of No Jumper to Marathon Burger
On behalf of who though?
right.
on behalf of a bunch of people from those gangs, 60s.
Is that the
They
gangs or
said,
the
tell them,
owners?
listen, they said, listen, bro, y'all just had Travis
Mason,
Ford
right.
up here bringing y'all a cake. So clearly them dudes is cool with y'all. so
That nigga got a cake.
Travis Ford just filmed a adult scene in here. So yes, he did.
Wait.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Travis.
I can't say it. It was his production. See, you always trying to correct somebody. It was a Travis Ford production. The
So
whole
wait,
idea was his idea.
Travis
He
went
was here
from being
running around.
banned from here to filming fucking X-rated movies.
These dudes, no, this is what they do. No Jumper is like the chick that'll bone you, but then pretend like she don't know you. She'll let you hit and pretend like she don't know you. They will mess with you, but they always maintain a standard of plausible deniability. They need the ability to disown you at any moment. And Josh is the culprit. He's behind all of that.
Yo, Brandon with the narrative.
You are such a conspiracy theorist.
That's no hey, conspiracy doesn't mean it's not true.
Yes, it does.
The word conspiracy does not mean it's not true. Look it up right now. Because when they get you on a RICO on a conspiracy, that doesn't mean it's not true.
Conspiracies by nature are not true.
Look up the definition of conspiracy, and it does not say by nature it's not true.
Nigga, who killed JFK, nigga?
Conspiracy is not synonymous with not true. Look it up. You have a computer right in front of you.
Conspiracy is synonymous with not
true. I'm supposed to take your word for that.
I'm supposed to take yours?
Oh, because you're Caucasian and you said so.
Because
you know what? Okay.
In an authoritative manner, I have to just assume you're right.
All you need to do is look at I open myself up to correction by you checking with Google. And you refuse to do so because you know I'm right.
No, I don't know you're right. I know that I'm right. And
you're wrong.
Maybe both of you guys are right.
Wait, no,
you know what I'm saying?
When the feds bring you up on a RICO, they put conspiracy in that.
100%.
Does that mean that if they put conspiracy in the charge, that would mean that you're automatically not guilty because conspiracy implies something's not true?
Well, that's them trying to say
that's
you
not
did
what's
something.
To happen, but it didn't
That's
happen.
not what it means.
You have to prove yourself.
You're saying
you might have to pull up the
definition.
definition.
Means you did not do it.
You said
you planned to do it.
You planned to do it,
but you did not do it.
And so what you're saying,
you did not.
And what you're saying is, I have a conspiracy.
I'm not talking facts.
Listen, what you're saying is, I have a conspiracy,
which is not a proven fact.
Which implies,
implies it's not a proven fact.
Well, you have to. The burden of proof is on you.
The burden of proof is not on me.
Hey, Brandon, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You fuck white bitches?
Of course he does.
No.
You don't?
Of course he does.
Never. No pinto.
I'm married.
Oh, are you?
To a black person. Prior to being married, I had one white girlfriend in high school.
In Long Beach,
when I was 15.
Like you from Long Beach, right?
Messed with another white woman.
A lot of white girls.
That's a random side note. That's a random side note, nigga. Where would that come from?
Because we used to go to the Pike a lot. Like sometimes when we didn't have shit to do in LA, we like fuck it, let's go to the Pike and get some white girls.
I'm gonna make my voice less squeaky.
It was easy. It was easy. Long Beach white girls was like a burger. Like you just pull up and get it.
I'm tired of Josh. He's sitting up here trying to play me.
I just hear you always talking white shit, and I'm like, do you fuck white? For some reason? No, I'm not.
They say that I
love it.
They say I always talk. The audience says I always talk about black shit too much.
Yeah. Keep it up.
I feel like you know what I'm saying? You bring a different level of conversation to the room for sure, 100%. But why Flacco throw on that whole narrative that you got a whole family in Africa and all that shit? Where the fuck he?
Flacco, I think because I'm a Pan-Africanist, people just assume that I'm doing some crazy African.
Is that true?
No, it's not. But I think because that started as a joke with, I don't know who, but they were like, he's a Pan-Africanist. He probably got a whole family in Africa. It's like, they assume that you're trying to do African shit. But I want to read this.
Oh, he got the
What's wrong with having a family in Africa?
Wait, listen.
I think I left.
Listen, conspiracy theory, which is what he said. You with your conspiracy theory. A belief that some secret but influential organization is responsible for an event or phenomenon.
A belief, not
has
a fact.
nothing.
A belief, not a fact. Thank you, Brandon.
Listen, that is my belief.
Yes,
I presented it as a belief.
And it's not a fact.
Am I wrong?
A fact is
not
true.
a fact, though.
A fact is true. A belief is not.
Listen, this is what I believe.
Okay, but it's not
Did
true.
I say this is this is irrefutable facts?
Brandon, you're backtracking. You were wrong.
I'm not.
You're doing the Flacco thing.
I'm
you're
not
good at it. You
backtracking.
speak well, but you're doing the Flacco
I'm not
thing.
backtracking.
You are. You're moving the line back.
You announced it as a conspiracy.
Josh 1, Brandon 0. Let's get into the news.
Oh, God.
This sounds like Lush now.
No, this sounds like you were proven wrong, and now you're going to try to talk
see your
yourself
arm.
out of the box.
Let me see your arm, Josh.
Oh, man.
He sounded like Lush.
All right,
we got to get a test.
Shots fired. And my boy Lush
Josh
in the
is
next
gonna fire
room.
me.
Let's go get
Josh
Lush in the next room. He going to be in here looking for phase
If
next,
I get fired, know that it was retaliatory. And it was from Josh.
Brandon 0, Josh 1 for the day. Let's keep going.
All right, so one more thing let's talk before we get into the topic. So before the camera started rolling, Bro Rogan, you was talking about some shit that's going on with King Pill. What happened with all that?
So I tuned into YouTube the other day and I saw I already knew like King Pill was doing a whole bunch of when I first saw the guy, I looked at him as a 4 Extra clone. Like I'm like, oh, he's trying to do the 4 Extra thing. So off the back, since you know that's my family, I'm like, nah, like you should do
So you're
something
biased.
else. Yeah, I'm biased. It's the truth. But then, like you know, I start looking more into his platforms and stuff, and like he actually a funny dude. But then I saw him on Slauson with a little ass 9 and shit. And I'm like, well, what's the point? Why is he doing that? Then I seen, and shout out to Compton G Uno, because he had been just tapping in with me. Like we've been going back and forth because he wanted to do my show. And I saw him on Vernon. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I jump in the car, boom, I slide.
King Pill is not supposed to be on Vernon? I don't know.
But like I'm not saying
really
anyone can't go anywhere. I'm just saying the reasoning behind it didn't make sense because they out there and they looking, where you niggas at? And it's like, so I jump in the car, boom, I pull up, I call Extra. I'm like, hey, where you at? I got the video too.
Oh, you
he like, hey, meet me at whoa. So I pull up. I just want to know answers because you know I'm gonna go straight to the source.
No, why did you call for Extra? You called him that day when they was doing that?
I called him. It was the day after.
Okay, because I say
no, not the day after. I'm not like looking to go. Let's go pull up on. No. I'm only asking as a family member.
Okay.
So boom, I pull up. So I'm asking him, and I'm not gonna really get into too much hood shit, but like, it was handled, and he just was like, I don't understand what they doing, like, cause I didn't understand. I'm like, why are they coming away from Compton over here? Like, what does that have to do with anything? But then I had a talk with someone else, and they're like, man, you got to understand this internet shit. It's all and niggas just want likes. And I'm like, but street shit and internet shit I thought was different, but I guess it's the same.
My question would be, you hold King Pill accountable, but you're cool with Compton G Uno.
I never said he was cool.
But you was like, shout out to him.
Yeah,
as
shout
I
out
go
to
in
him.
on Kingfield.
No, I'm just asking, first of all, to go in.
Shouldn't you be
You want me to go
asking,
in? I can go in.
No, don't go
that
in.
Ain't going
Shouldn't
in,
you
nigga.
be asking both of them why they showed up over there?
That's what I'm asking. I'm not just asking about Peel. Didn't you just hear me say, I don't understand why they was on Vernon. I'm trying to understand why.
What was they doing?
So I'm asking why to both of the niggas, not just King Peel, but Uno too.
But you see how I asked you that question and you didn't jump up and start screaming like a bitch like Almighty would do?
Hell no, nigga.
See what I'm saying? That's 2 minutes. I need a
clarification.
He clarified like a man.
Yeah.
Nobody was like,
y'all niggas want the old Almighty?
You want the knife?
Yeah. They already think I'm his father,
this
so
didn't turn
I might as well start acting like
this.
Nigga.
Didn't turn into a cell block to level 4.
No, but it was related to me. What's going on? I still need to reach out to Uno in regards to doing the show, and I guess that would be something we'll discuss. But I didn't understand it. It's like, why is everyone? I mean, just pulling up down there, like, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand the premise behind it. Like, I know one's a Crip, one's a Blood, and that whole thing, but it's like, nigga, the 40s, I don't believe have an issue with the Treetops. So why is the Treetops coming way over?
Who's from Treetop?
That's just far.
But who's from Treetop?
I'm guessing G
Uno. Okay. It just was a question I needed answers. Because for all I know, they would have said something like, yeah, nigga, we was out and this happened. So yeah, so then I would have been like, oh, I get it. But none of that.
Bro, Rogan, you are a content creator. You know exactly why they were there. No, you knew the minute you saw them. You knew they were trying to stir the pot and get a reaction. Yeah, you call it because you trying to, you low-key calling niggas out. You low-key calling niggas out. I know how LA dudes get. You low-key like, oh, y'all just gonna let them pull up like that?
Man. They
ain't supposed to be over there.
They could be wherever they want. They're grown men.
It's just.
What were they doing when you seen them? When you said
buying burritos?
They was like, way over here, and like, just like, where y'all niggas at, and like that kind of shit.
Filming content or anything, or just
they was set tripping.
Oh, word.
They was set tripping.
Well, they was on.
That's what it looked like.
They was on Fig and Vernon, right? Mm-hmm. Ain't Fig and Vernon Hoover hood though?
Hell no, nigga, that's the dark.
I thought Fig was Hoover.
No, you don't get to those guys until you get into the 50s. But as long as you are Fig is the dark side 40. Like
Fig is the dark side, but which side of Fig? Because they ain't on both sides.
No, they on the west side.
The west side.
So once you cross Fig,
across the street from the Ross,
nigga, across the street from the stadium.
What stadium?
King and Fig.
Oh, you talking about King and Fig? They was on
That
Fig
was
and
on
Vernon.
Oh, yeah, I got it confused.
Hey,
Oh, I got King.
I don't know.
Well,
man.
no, still, that's still the 40.
It's a Burger King. Maybe they was just stopping to get a Whopper.
Nah, nigga. They was tripping. But Vernon, King, and Fig, that's all the dark
For
side.
the sake of peace, we're gonna say they came to do a little shopping at Ross, then cross the street to get a burger.
It's an active ass taco truck right there in Ross parking lot. That's boy.
Y'all act like I'm from LA.
You ain't.
He said Fig is. That nigga, I don't know. I really don't give a damn.
Well, you said you
If
thought
I go to Fig, I'm just looking at the
Fig
halves.
was Hoover, but I'm telling you, Fig is not just Hoover.
I see dudes talking about
it's
Fig
40.
Unity, and they're from Hoover.
Oh yeah, but look, once you pass Vernon, you on that side. But from Vernon to King, that's all the dark side 40.
Community Crips too, though,
Hey,
right?
please,
that's the
AD and them.
please
that's the
forgive
fighters.
me for not understanding the
Nah, it's
nonsensical
cool. I'm here to
nature.
help you. You know, I'm
the
the mayor.
arbitrary rule set of
Like, cause
Gang
I don't know
And I
shit
damn
about
sure
Long Beach.
don't know.
I don't know shit about Long Beach.
just come and have a good time.
Like, I know there's a north side and the east side, but there's no west side or south
There's
side.
west side,
There
for sure.
is, but no south
The
side.
south side is the east side.
So wait, you have a north, but
We're
not a
ignorant.
south.
We're ignorant.
How?
We encompassed the south side into the east side.
North side Long Beach.
It's
Shout out
ignorant.
Vince
You know
Staples.
this shit be ignorant. Niggas
It be
didn't know.
stupid as fuck.
They didn't have a compass when they was marking out these gang territories.
Okay, but nah, that's all that was going on. Like, it wasn't no like.
Nothing too
I just
major?
needed, you know, I like to pull up and ask instead of get on the phone because I just, you know, I need to know.
Because you're
Plus,
OG.
I haven't seen my nigga.
Because you're OG, really,
yeah,
secretly.
OG, like for real.
This
And,
dude
like,
is in by blood.
yes, and
he's
I
like-
haven't seen the nigga since he got out because we both been busy. He been trying to tap in, and we going to the Dodger game too. Me,
You haven't
him,
seen
and,
who?
4 Extra, and me, Extra, and Adam. We going to the Dodger game.
So
too.
4 Extra never went PC.
Nigga, are you serious?
No, because everyone's
made you
telling me
say that?
No, because everybody is telling me that Almighty is still cool, even though he's PC'd up.
Man, that shit ain't got nothing to do.
I heard
with
They're
it.
literally rewriting. No, we are in an era where they are literally rewriting the rules that I grew up on when it came to going to jail.
Bro,
so all right,
Extra
let's
would
break this.
never be
Let's break this
PC
down
anything.
because where did the rumors come from that he was in PC? Because I seen the story that he made on his post
On
his
his
IG.
on his paperwork,
Uh-huh.
it says Twin Towers. Twin Towers is reserved. It used to be for women. The women, they built a jail, Linwood Jail for women. They allocate
Civil brand.
I need a word.
Habilitated the building or something?
Repurposed it. They
Repurposed it.
repurposed it for
I don't know what you're talking
PC or
Oh, you talking about the Twin Towers? Yeah. They got
but that's
the
what you gotta
crazy side
understand.
and the active side.
but what you gotta understand, PC medical is a part of PC.
Okay.
maybe he has a condition.
No, listen. Even if
I
you
have a slight
have
case of
like
Tourette.
schizophrenia, even if you are a person who's fears for your life, it's just a unit where the security level is higher. So you get less freedom than you already have as an inmate. If that guy was in medical, which I believe he was in medical, I think he was psychological.
Hey,
If you go into jail,
You still boss?
what's up with you, Flacco? Bro,
hey, I like that sweatsuit, bro.
Like, he's still in here convincing us that
Listen,
Almighty PC'd up.
If you-
Man, I'll be real with y'all, bro.
you are.
if you go to jail
when I'm not here.
and you say something,
Hey, when I'm not here.
Y'all keep on interrupting him, man.
if
Oh,
you go to
man.
jail and you say something's wrong with you and nothing's wrong with you
Yeah.
and you get put in Twin Towers, you went PC. You did that so you wouldn't have to hit the main line.
But he's
with
a civilian.
No, he's a turned up non-affiliate. He acts like he literally sat on his couch and said he represents LA gang culture.
Yeah, we all
He's the
do.
population, right?
No, he's not.
Yeah, because like
I seen his
he
Instagram
called.
post. And,
You're
Now,
gonna
Josh,
believe,
pull up his IG post.
you're gonna believe this dude's lying ass lips when we all read his paperwork? Okay, so let me show you how hypocritical you all are.
Just said
No,
that
listen.
This just means like he got like processed from there, but he ain't like.
This is how hypocritical you are. If a dude get paperwork as a snitch, whatever he say don't mean nothing. We got the paperwork. But if a dude come and get paperwork showing he PC'd up, now what he says weighs more than what's on the paper. I don't play games like that.
Yeah,
what
but
the paper says, what you did.
Well, okay, but
What did he do?
Okay, but because again,
why is he in?
a few people
Doesn't matter.
who has
Nah, I
been
need
in
to know.
jail has looked at that
No, nigga.
has looked at the same thing that's
Yes.
going around,
Yes.
and they're saying that folks get booked the process on both sides. So they're not saying that he went to PC. They're just saying,
They're liars. To go to Twin Towers,
Yeah.
right? Ant said something that is not what you're saying, Ant said. To go to Twin Towers, you have to have something wrong with you. They don't just put you in Twin Towers. It's either you got a psychological issue, you got a health issue, or you're scared. You fear for your life because maybe you got enemies on this side. It's just a unit. What I'm telling you is this. If we are in county jail, we're going to a dorm. Am I wrong or right?
Absolutely.
If you need somebody to verify, now imagine you in a dorm with 50 people or 80 people. Why would you go to a single old man to verify whether you in General Pop or PC? You could have picked any of the 100 gang members in there. They would have been happy. Hey, we about to be on No Jumper. So yell out where you from. Hey, nigga, I'm from woo, 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 woo. Just the phone call proved that he's PC'd up. Because you're going to hunt out one old guy to come down
play
for
the
you?
actual audio?
Yeah, let's listen to the audio.
I got it.
Right
Hey.
quick.
Yeah, because
So we on Almighty Head.
Brandon ain't
from
buying
PC.
it, man.
because person Ocho, he didn't sound like too old, right? He sounded like he was like
Mine.
I've been in county
Like,
jail
yeah, like
4
you're-
times for the people who saying I never been in county jail.
oh really?
It's loud up in there, bro. Like, there's no way you're getting that much
You been
quiet.
Wayside?
Huh?
You been to Wayside?
No, never. There's no way you're getting that quiet. And that's the thing, too. If you would have just booked it regular, they would have sent him straight to Wayside.
Hold on, let me hear this.
All right, let's hear what Almighty had to say, man.
I done already heard this shit 1,000 times.
Y'all know what's going on, man. It's Big Face, Herbert Displeasure, Six Figure Sus, whatever you want to call me, you feel me? I just want to let y'all know, all my fans, supporters, I'll be home soon. I'm not in no motherfucking PC. That ain't me. Not never. Y'all already know what's going on with
It
me.
sounds pretty
you feel
noisy.
me? And for all my supporters, make sure y'all tapping in, you feel me? We still going to be dropping. We still going to be doing what we do. You feel me? And make sure y'all slide over to the next slide, too. You feel me? I got a little memo for y'all so y'all can know. I ain't in no PC, nigga.
I got
I'm just
squabble,
motherfucker
man.
doing
It
my
sounds
thing,
pretty
minding my
noisy.
business, keeping my head up, you know?
It do sound pretty noisy, though.
Hey,
I don't
That's-
say-
All
I
right,
don't
I'm
hear
about to put OG on the phone so he can let y'all know I ain't in no PC. We don't never get down like that. This bitch drawn down from 9-0.
Well, he did say he's from 9-0.
That doesn't mean
You know that, man.
Thank you.
man. Well,
I don't know, bro.
Hey, that nigga-
Like the proof that he's in PC right now don't
Brandon,
really.
hold on, you just made up a whole scenario. That nigga is not in PC.
How do you know?
Brandon just don't like
No,
that nigga.
no,
man.
how do you, wait, no. How do you know that he's not a PC? Because
How do you know he's a PC?
No, listen. Because this is why I know.
Brandon.
Because if you're the OG older dude, that made me know he's in PC. Because maybe the older dude has something medically going on with him to where he's in the Twin Towers.
But he's not old though.
Bro, he's literally said he's an OG. He sounds old. He has an old nigga voice. That was not a young person.
He did say OG, but
Listen,
like he's like 40. Like,
If you are in a, have you ever been in jail?
Nigga.
Okay. Have you ever been in jail?
No.
Have you been?
Yes.
Okay. Stop lying, bro, Rogan. You front.
About what?
When you go to jail.
Wait.
Wait, I'm telling you. When
To
you
stop
go
lying
to
about what?
about saying he sounds like he's in jail.
Oh, okay.
population.
Go ahead.
Listen, when you go to jail,
Uh-huh.
they put you in a dorm, right? How many
Absolutely.
people in that dorm?
A lot.
Why did you go to the oldest nigga in the dorm to verify you not in PC?
Maybe that's the
You
nigga
walk
he was.
past 50 turned up young niggas who could have really made it. If you hear a nigga up in there, nigga, I'm from woo woo, or 10 dudes.
But the
I'm
nigga
from-
gave it up. I'm big rolling from 9-0.
Yeah.
He was
He
like,
gave
I'm
it
an
up.
OG from 9-0. He gave it
I don't
up.
think he called himself an OG.
Listen.
I think Suspect called
If
him
you-
the OG, and he got on the phone and said, "We don't never do that. We are this big roller from
He
9-0."
said, ain't no PC over here. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So they both lying.
No, I believe he probably in for medical. So he like, him and Suspect ain't, because when you go to Twin Towers, you don't tell people, like people don't know like, oh, you in here for this or you in here for that.
yeah.
It's just a bunch of dudes in there and they for different reasons, but they're in PC.
Brandon, hey, I think
They
he
don't
really
go
got
tell
it in with
people-
Suspect. I think
They
you
don't tell
wanna-
people he's in here because he's scared to catch
you
fades.
gonna have
They
to
don't do
sock-
that.
Hey,
But
you,
what's
hey,
the issue? Because my thing is like
he
he lost his
spit on
job.
that nigga.
He spit on
That
a nigga,
nigga
though.
shoe.
Wait,
You better fuck
wait,
A
that
nigga
nigga
spit
up.
on you
The
forever.
fuck?
Niggas gonna
You
be
better
talking about
fuck
that shit.
that nigga
No,
up.
that's my thing though. He lost his job and he is in jail. At this point, you won. Like what?
But the
No,
nigga spit on a
nigga,
nigga
no.
though, so like
It ain't
you know.
over. If a nigga
My-
spit on me, nigga, it's war.
Hold on, Flacco.
I
You and
would
16
do
are friends again?
Fuck that.
No friends, no but though.
Oh,
Y'all
a
can
nigga
do-
spit on you
A
too.
nigga spit on you, so y'all can be
course.
cool again?
Who's 16?
Yeah, of course.
Hold
Of
up.
course.
Hold up.
We again though, we plan on doing a podcast very shortly. So yeah, I mean yeah.
So wait,
wait.
Flacco,
That's
a nigga
not-
spit on you and now y'all coworkers?
Not
doing a
co-workers,
podcast
but
show.
Man, I can't fuck with
16.
you niggas, bro.
No, let me tell you
Fuck
something.
that.
Let me
I'm
tell you something.
outta
my
here.
thing, hold on, before we get up there, Flacco,
no.
you beef with niggas for less. So you
got
could-
beef with? I'm
Bro,
beefing
that's
about it.
disgusting.
we was literally in the
nigga.
group chat with Aunt Hefe, and you didn't want to be friends with him over some minor shit, but a nigga could spit on you and y'all could be cool again. So I'm just
Wait,
make it
though.
make sense.
But Flacco said he gonna fuck him up and then they gonna do the show. That's what
No,
he said.
no,
16?
no.
Yeah,
Good
you ain't gonna
now.
fuck him up
I
first?
think, I think if you really tried, you could
No.
get that Hefe, bro.
No,
No, not with Ant. I'm talking about the nigga.
we good. No, but Ant, wait, Ant, listen. I told Ant, bro, I got no issues with you.
After you
It's
found out he was
peace.
Muslim.
After
It's
what?
peace, but I still want to do content with you. But it's peace. You feel me? Like y'all, yeah.
Hey,
It's good to see Ant here because before Spody
But-
Face went to jail,
I
he was
requested
doing the
Ant be here.
show
This
with
pro
that
two
nigga.
niggas trying to make
Ant.
it seem like,
Flock.
Why do you have beef with Ant? Like how you
Wait,
got beef with the A-Trays?
bro, it's pause.
Nah,
Me,
you gotta be
listen,
so gay.
me and
Did
Ant
a whole
is
gang
cool.
on that nigga.
You got to throw it all in.
Yeah, nah, listen, me and Ant is
Football and
cool.
all them niggas
Right?
took it
No,
on.
like we cool.
So
and
if
we
you
got no
see a
issues.
dude from A-Tray, it's on site.
Me and Ant is cool. We got no beef.
I'm just
You gonna
asking.
shop
you.
at the Rouse
No,
on Western and Manchester.
Does your beef with Ant, does it like spill over onto anybody from A-Tray?
Me and Ant have no beef. Like
You
we're
told
cool.
us there
You
was beef.
said
Ant
that.
told us there was no beef. He couldn't understand why you would have beef with him. But
You standing on
definitely
business.
Y'all
had
niggas
beef.
be
No.
switching up in
No,
this
Flacco's
motherfucker,
lying,
bro.
And
Again, here it goes again, right? Dude,
He said here it goes again.
That's why y'all niggas be getting
I'm not
spit
even going
on.
to entertain it today. So
I'm not,
yeah.
I'm not a group
I'm not
person.
gonna
I
entertain
will
it.
pull up receipts
But
if you want me to.
Me
You want
and
me to
Ant
pull
have no
receipts?
beef. What I said was I cannot do content with Ant or be around Ant. But that's not
That
beef.
sound like
That's just-
beef to
that's not
me.
beef.
So are
you
you
can't
saying?
be around the
So are
nigga?
you saying if you're in a room with Ant, something's gonna pop off?
No, I just don't want to be around him.
Why? He's a cool guy.
He
You had beef.
Cause
Nigga, I
Flacco from
requested
neighborhood,
him.
nigga.
Hold on,
Tell
but
him the
listen,
truth.
my
Flacco
thing
from
is, though,
neighborhood.
You
hold on.
secretly gangbanging.
Yeah, he from
I
neighborhood.
requested Ant to be here.
But listen,
Your
you
name
don't
is
wanna-
Flacco,
I'm the reason why Ant is in the building. Me, Flacco.
but you can't be
You're the
around.
reason
him.
all of us in the
But
building.
listen, but you could be around
I
somebody
think
that
he's
spit on you.
Again, me and 16 had a conversation and we squashed our beef, right?
You
Like,
and
no.
Ant had a conversation in the group chat where it sounded pretty like y'all was finna be on the same page with shit.
Me and Ant is cool. Like, I don't want you listen.
So you're putting yourself before the team.
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
My question to you is this:
We see what suspect happened, right? With
but you're not going to
When
do
I-
that.
he put himself above the team, right? He got fired.
But
So,
here, here goes
yeah,
the problem.
sure.
You're asking me what's the problem.
He'll
with
be
me.
back.
The
Yeah,
problem is you have allowed people up in here as a big dude to try you
Sure.
in a certain way that makes them think all big dudes are just going to be like accepting of any type of treatment.
Sure.
So me, I come in, I'm not just going to accept that. I'm going to come back at you. And now they feel like, damn, we not used to big short dudes really coming back at us.
Yeah.
And so then they got to show out to keep their rep going with the fans.
You know why a lot of niggas
That's
not
why
afraid of
Suspect
big
lost his
dudes?
job. So really it's your
He
fault.
said you built
Hey,
suspect ego.
No, I'm saying, right? Again, maybe it's me. Like,
nigga
once
ain't
I
shit
take
on
the
me,
dub,
nigga.
again, bro, what's a nigga to me lose his job and in jail? I just take it as nigga. I want.
Oh, we
Fuck
know you
that.
took
It
the
ain't
W.
over.
No,
You
he's
feel
telling
me?
you that he set Almighty up. He said once he loses his job in jail, I took the W.
Hey, but look, let me tell you this, Brandon. You brought up
As a
big dude.
weak
Hold on,
narrative,
Flacco.
but I'm saying though, like, why won't you just take that as a W and say, you know what?
Because I don't consider it a win. It's not a win or a loss
Hey,
to me.
Brandon, you brought up the
It's
fact
just funny
that
to talk about
you brought
to
up the fact
me.
that big niggas are being tried. I'm gonna tell you like this: what a lot of niggas think about big dudes. A lot of niggas not afraid of big dudes because we look at it like, and not you, you're a black belt, but like niggas been big, so they don't fight as much because a lot of people are intimidated by them. So more than likely, nigga, they ain't got into enough fights to be really good at throwing hands. So just because you big, niggas not afraid of that at all.
Well, Suspect was
At
scared because he
all.
brought a knife to work and sacrificed
That's
his
why big
job.
niggas
He
get
was so
spit on.
scared.
Wow.
I gotta be pretty scared to jeopardize my job to bring a knife. That's crazy.
He pulled a knife.
Josh, you ain't gonna bring a knife to work, are you?
What about a
He
gun?
said maybe.
Y'all niggas don't have guns on y'all?
And he brings a gun every day.
And I bring
Yeah,
a gun
me
every day
too.
too. What does that mean?
The fuck?
No, I'm saying Josh, like, you won't bring a knife. I mean, like,
But
you know,
Josh
like,
ain't about to pull that gun out because
gun.
somebody's screaming at him.
Shit.
Nah, man. Who play with guns?
Suspect, and
Shit.
this is the
I
point.
don't know about that one, man.
If Suspect
when have
walked
you
here,
seen me or heard me pull a gun out? And how many people have screamed at me?
No, I'm saying that
I got mine.
that if somebody that you don't know, or like, for example, well, I don't want to say names, but let's just say like some like past host, like he runs up on Josh hair screaming, Josh is gonna defend himself with that gun.
No, Josh don't defend himself with his hands. Josh brings the gun because there are gang members who may or may not be armed.
I don't
You
think
match force.
I don't think Josh respects them enough to engage in that manner.
That's
Josh
just in case.
protecting himself, bro.
If you were throwing fucking jabs left and right that I have no respect for them, that's crazy.
This nigga right here.
Wait, you have respect? Wait, pause. Listen.
Get it
If
out,
somebody
man.
talk about my wife like that, there is no respect. Like,
Why are you bringing up this man's wife?
You're talking about one specific person?
Yes.
Who is
Where
it?
did this come
I'm going to
from?
pull out on him.
Hey, call his
Y'all
name.
gotta say
I'm saying,
names,
call his
bro.
name
Call
out.
his, what's the nigga name?
Say his name,
That
Flacco.
person ambush you at your car, Josh. You not doing no type of
Josh,
you,
who was
you
this?
whipping
I'm not
out,
worried
bro.
about
Fuck
whipping
that
it
person
out.
shit.
I'm
Say
not
the
worried
nigga
about whipping
name.
it out. I can take care of that with my
Oh, I
hands.
just called
I'm not saying that
Who
you're
is it,
worried.
Josh?
I'm saying that, again, bro. I'm saying, yo, there's a level of respect that comes
Say the
with you
fucking
having to
nigga
fight somebody,
name, man.
right? You have to at least respect a person enough to say, okay, I at least value this like hand-on-hand combat and shake hands afterwards and move on. Y'all are not at that point where it's bad blood, but we can still have respect. I feel like your issues have extended to the point where when you see him, you don't want no problem, bro. Leave me alone. But if he pushes, you're gonna whip out.
Can you let
Maybe
us into the
last time I saw him,
conversation?
He clutched for his bag.
Okay, what?
Who's the person? Who's the
Oh, I
person?
know who you talking about.
Who is it?
What I'm saying,
I think
I'm not
it's the
going- I'm not
little
gonna
skinny
escalate
nigga. What's
that
his
shit.
name?
Kelpie?
No,
I'm
the
not
smoke.
gonna escalate.
No, sure.
The nigga that be with house phone.
I don't know who that is.
What's the little
Niggas
nigga
playing-
name? I ran into the nigga at the Dodger
Man,
parade.
Josh
Games
looked like
and
he
shit.
might work out a
Play
little
against-
bit.
Man,
But everybody don't
Josh,
subscribe to
hey,
that
man,
LA
what's the topics,
culture
man?
of catching fades and shit. Like
Josh
niggas,
looked like
niggas down south
Andre
be catching
Agassi.
fades. You would get your ass shot.
Ah, fuck
Hey,
it
why
up.
you always trying to rush the conversation?
No, I
You
have
know
to
you
go,
got to
so
get
I'm
back home to
fine,
record on your channel, Flacco.
No, man.
Flacco
I have
become here.
orientation. I'm trying to see something real quick.
Orientation.
Yeah.
Uh.
What's
We ain't starting none of these topics. Which one you want to hop in? Let's do a good one with Flacco. What you trying to do, Flacco?
Ooh,
Get Ray J.
no,
You want to do Rolling 60s?
no, who?
Oh,
Okay, let's do
Sixers?
the
Ray J.
let's do the
Nash?
LA protest. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't care about the rest of that shit.
You know,
Yeah.
Give a fuck about Ray J.
No.
Ain't he
Let's
from
do
Long
the
Beach?
LA protest.
He's
That's a
from
good one.
Carson.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because
He's
my
some blood
opinion,
from Carson.
I'll be real, like the propaganda has worked on me, bro. You feel me, right? Because my opinion from day one has completely shifted from day three now. You feel me? Day one, I'm like, man, leave these people alone, man. They just peacefully protested. Day three, once I seen you spitting on the American flag, oh, now you gotta go.
They burning the flag. Damn,
Nah, you
spitting.
got no. I
that's
seen a dude like burn the flag
Definitely.
and then spit on him. Listen
He
to
should
me.
be arrested.
To me, once I seen that, bro, listen, bro, just probably me understanding how much America has changed my life and how much America means to me, bro. When I see that, to me, I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how frustrated you are, bro. Any man on this planet, bro, who can burn that flag and spit on it, to me, should be deemed.
I think he should
Dean
be
has an
arrested.
enemy, bro.
100%.
You-
Get that nigga the fuck
What?
out of here.
What do you think, Remo?
Yeah, get him out of here. He should be
I didn't
arrested,
see. I didn't
bro.
see too many people burning
You're
flags.
lying.
But let me watch the video.
Remo's lying.
You didn't see it?
Remo gonna try.
Nah,
to-
Not only was he waving a Mexico
I seen
flag,
niggas burning cars down
was-
for sure, and I
what's
seen
it
niggas
called?
waving Mexican
just
flags.
that.
Bro, no.
Then you say somebody like was that what
Play
that was
like the
having
link I
to do
sent
with
in.
Man, I ain't saying
Go to the
shit.
document and click on the link I sent in. No, for LA protesters. No, bro, look at the doc. Okay, just find where it says LA protesters. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, come on.
Oh yeah, they out of
Oh,
pocket.
nah, bro.
Bro, this shit boiled my blood, man.
Fighting to stay here, but burning the flag. This
No.
is,
And
They putting lighter fluid on that bitch.
yeah,
that's
bro.
just- bro.
And like here, okay, so my perspective is I understand their frustration, bro, and I'm with them, right? Because we are all, well, most of us in this country are for, and the election proves it, we are for illegal immigrants being deported. We are for people who broke the law to get here being deported.
This is breaking
However,
the
we
law.
all agree there are humane ways to do this shit. Meaning, bro, if somebody is at a fucking funeral, homie, be humane. Don't do it, bro. Like, don't raid a fucking funeral. Don't raid a fucking graduation. To me, that's a piece of shit move, and there are humane ways to do this shit. However, the solution should never be to spit on the American flag and burn it. That's where they completely lost me with that
But
one.
I've
I'm
never,
out.
I've never heard you
I want
say.
them to round up that whole crowd right there.
I've never heard
Get them
you.
the fuck out of here.
I've never heard you speak on when they was doing that to black people. When they was getting drug dealers at their mama funeral, they was getting drug dealers
To enemies.
Man, listen.
Shooting up funerals.
Y'all just want to change the rules.
How does that make sense to you, Brandon?
Y'all changing the rules.
Huh?
No, let me.
We spoke on
bro,
here.
it has already. Listen,
For niggas being
as
dragged at
long as
funerals.
we've been alive,
Okay.
as long as we've been alive, it don't matter where you are. If
40
you've
plus.
broken the law, the police enter into that place to get you to extract you.
Yeah.
If you're a criminal, no corner is dark enough. Now, because they have broken the law and you feel sorry for them, suddenly it's like, no, you need to do it a certain way. No, walk up in that funeral, kick the damn casket over and drag their ass up out of there.
Especially if they're
That's what they did to us.
But that's still
That's what they
wrong
did to
though.
us.
But it's still
It's
wrong
still
though.
wrong, though.
Hey, fuck, Brandon, it's still wrong though. But again, it's still wrong if they did it to us.
It's wrong of them to break the law and then go try to hide up in a funeral home. It's wrong
No,
of
they're
them.
going about to. No, bro, that's not what
If
happened,
it's-
bro.
If I go to my kids' football game,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
If I go to my kids' Little League game and I
Young
know I
Edgar,
didn't just
what's
murder
up?
5 people up the street,
Sure.
if the cops come in there and they got to draw down guns on kids to get me out, that's on me. I'm the one who went and hit among
But
those
that's the
people.
extreme cases, though. We're talking about people who has been in the application process appealing for the last 10 years or so, and they're just going by their daily lives, not knowing that ICE is coming for them
How do you
at this
separate?
moment. And they go to a funeral, and I'm saying, again, the ICE agents understands who are the murderers and the rapists, and they know the people who, bro, they just been here, they broke the law to get here, they should be deported. We understand that. We're just talking about now, how do we remove them from the country? And the solution should never be, bro, drag people out of funerals and their kids' graduations. Y'all is tripping for that.
Listen, man, ICE is doing a great
Gotta get 'em
job.
when they-
Shout out to
you can get
them.
'em.
They're doing it the way that they are trained to do it. Don't listen to Flacco because you'll let Almighty Suspect run over you. So I don't even expect you to understand how America.
Hey, he's been on
training
YouTube.
means, though.
No,
damn.
look, you from Liberia, right? Wait, no, let me
Yeah,
say this.
sure.
You're from Liberia.
Sure.
Liberia is a total shithole. Why? Because you guys let people just run over the government.
They brought Americans
So you're
there.
bringing
That's why
that-
it's a shithole.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're looking at this like it's
Yeah.
that, and it's not.
No,
People
bro,
who
it's
have
human
fought
decency.
and died here. My grandfather, all of them fought in wars to defend this country.
Sure.
I'm not letting nobody come over here, commit crime, and just chill, and then feeling sorry for them because, oh my God, they're at a funeral. Bro, America dropped bombs on kids, bro. So you expect us to then
that's
all of a sudden
wrong,
become
though.
different? Who cares? But
That's still wrong, though. You're
it's
not
wrong,
giving,
but it's necessary. It's wrong, but it's necessary.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Bro, listen, bro.
When you run a country successfully, then you can say what's unnecessary.
But again, though, Brandon, that is wrong. Again, those two options aren't the only way to get them, bro.
Okay,
Again,
what's the better way?
Huh?
What's the better way?
The 99%
up.
of their daily lives, meaning just, again, when they go home, it can get them out that
Where do they
crib,
live?
right?
Where do they live?
These ICE agents
Compton.
are somehow finding
Where-
a way to track these people, right?
Where do they live, Flacco?
Everywhere. This is LA. They
I- I-
everywhere.
I- I-
nigga.
I-
And once you go
Them
to
niggas is
their,
everywhere.
and once you go to their home, you cannot just kick in their door and drag them out because
the
that's
fuck you can.
no, they're protected by they're not, but the other people who live in there who are citizens are protected by the Constitution.
What if the whole
give you that
household
part.
is illegal?
Do you know how much money it will cost to do that? Even to get all those warrants? No, we're doing this the most
Do things
inexpensive,
the
efficient
right
way.
way.
This is the
Again,
right way.
My nigga shiny.
Again, yo, there are 98 other ways to get these people. They have to come out eventually, right? Again, work, grocery store, something. These funerals and graduations aren't the only two ways to get these people, bro. And anybody who was saying, hey, bro, these two are the mandate. Get them at these funerals while they're mourning and drag them out at their mom's funeral. Simmons like, come on, nigga. Like, at some point, bro,
You guys are both
human decency has to come into play,
okay,
bro.
so
And
who's gonna pay these fucking agents all these hours of overtime waiting for Carlos to come out of his house?
Adam.
But what I'm telling you is what you guys are talking about doesn't factor in all the context of the situation. These people need to be paid. These agents got to get paid for their time. So if we can get you, we're going to get you when we can. Just like we've been doing for hundreds of years while this country has been being more successful than any of these African countries, your country, any of these South American countries, you can't come from crap and then tell America how to do what they do.
But you're saying that that's the best option to get them out of
But
funeral.
again, though, nobody is saying don't deport these people. We're just saying don't go to funerals and drag people out of funerals, homie. Don't go to graduations and drag them out of right?
I never
and drag people.
What?
Fuck them.
Nah, come on, bro.
Hey, fuck
No,
them.
you're
Nah,
tripping.
bro. Nah,
Fuck
bro.
'em.
All right, Flacco.
Get him out,
bro.
If you were president, almighty suspect would be running this bitch.
No.
You
God.
literally,
fight
this, bro.
you're literally
You
telling
know.
the government
You got
to just not apprehend
issues
criminals.
But that's not true, though, bro.
Let them slide for right now
But that's
because they're
not
at a
true, though.
funeral.
Funerals and graduations aren't the only two places to get people out, bro. Cut it out,
Are
homie.
funerals and graduations
Hey.
public?
A
Cut it out,
quinceañera
homie.
would be a good
Right?
place to get them.
Are churches public places?
Sure.
Okay, then you could drag a motherfucker up out of there.
It's still, bro,
Nah, I
it's
ain't fucking
inhumane
with
to
that,
do
though,
that,
Brandon.
though. You feel me?
I ain't
It
fucking
is
with that.
inhumane to do it, but also
Where have we gotten, bro? Like, as society, bro, where, like, bro, listen, bro,
Please,
where
don't talk about morals.
Where have we gotten as humans, bro, where we can't say, hey, bro, dragging a nigga out of his mama's funeral, that's crazy, homie. That's, hey, bro, that's
these
nuts.
people are showing you.
movies.
These people are showing you how vicious and immoral they are. But then you're expecting another group of people to be so humane and moral. Is it humane to tear up your neighbor's property because you're mad?
they were saying the same shit about us during the George Floyd protest.
And we were acting like animals.
Okay, then so this they moment.
I heard Mexican
The
people.
majority of people are
I
breaking crimes,
heard
Brandon.
Mexican people calling black people animals over George Floyd riots. I heard it. And you know what? I had to agree with them.
Wasn't he on drugs?
I had to agree with them.
And those same Mexicans, Brandon.
So now, when they're acting like animals, I'm not gonna just say, "Oh
but
no,
how are
but
they
they're
acting
good."
like animals?
Look
Well,
at what
they
they're
set
doing.
shit on fire.
90% of them are peaceful,
Just
bro.
like 90% of
It's
black
a
people.
very small percentage.
And that's
are
who we're
spitting on
talking
flags
to.
and no, we're
That's
talking
what we're
about.
talking about.
No, we're talking about.
You said 90% are peaceful? I haven't gone down there
Yeah,
yet.
of course.
I gotta
Bro,
go to my office.
Again, bro. It's an overwhelming majority of people there that are absolutely peaceful. I'm talking about, but to say that the people at the protest were the criminals, I'm saying it's crazy. Listen, bro. Again, there were Mexicans, grandmamas, bro, taking milk and putting it in the officer's eyes to like heal them up, bro. And it was the irony of that entire thing, right? It's the officers who were there to protect ICE and to drag protesters to jail.
We're being helped by the
saved
grandma.
by Mexican grandmamas.
If the animal,
Shout out to Thea.
Listen,
Hey, hold on,
wait,
bro.
no, I have to say something. If the grandma is doing, we're not talking about grandmas when we're talking about animals. We're talking about the animals who are destroying other people's property, Flacco.
But grandmamas are also being dragged out of
There are-
graduations
listen,
and arrested, bro.
Most of the people down there, when you put the microphone in front of their face, they actually say they agree with what ICE is doing. They're just saying, like you, trying to argue for criminals. Oh, but it should be different with these people.
But those aren't criminals, though, Brandon.
They are criminals. If they're illegal immigrants, they're criminals.
Sure, Brandon.
If I go to Liberia illegally, can I just chill there?
Okay, sure.
What? You're American.
Sure,
Can't
okay,
you just
sure,
go
Brandon.
to Liberia?
But there are still ways to deal with people who are criminals. There's still humane ways to deal with them. And dragging niggas out of funerals and graduations ain't it, bro.
They're not physically dragging them out, bro. You keep saying that because you're trying to add a level of context that doesn't exist. They're
don't
literally
matter what it is,
walking
bro.
in. They're going in. They're not crashing the door. Because listen, they walk in. They say they come to you. Hey, you know the deal. And when you see them, you should automatically be like, you know what? Let me go to the back and they not just busting up in nobody's funeral, kicking the casket over, dragging them by the neck.
So this is the thing where Long Beach and Latino people be having conflicts.
This has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, facts.
This has nothing to do with that.
Hey,
That's where Brandon's animosity comes
that's where the
from.
hatred
Hold on,
comes
wait.
from, right?
Oh god! I'm like, how is
Drag them out their
Flacco not as
funerals.
racist as Brandon? This is crazy right now.
Flacco is usually the guy
I
that
know,
looks
Flacco-
racist towards
I fuck with
Mexicans.
Flacco.
No,
Black
pause.
people.
Wait.
And he's in
pause.
here looking like the hero right now.
No, because we all agree,
No,
if
we
you are
don't
here
agree.
illegally,
We don't agree.
you should get deported if you're here illegally. But
We don't
however,
agree.
there are still ways to deport people.
We don't agree.
You feel me?
We
What?
don't agree.
Okay.
The only people who agree with you are degenerates. And
No,
that's got to be
Brandon.
stated. Flacco, there are black people who are illegal immigrants who need to get their ass drug up out of here.
And we agree.
Haitians, some of the African dudes who are illegal. It's not about race.
Yeah.
There's plenty of law-abiding Hispanic, South American, and all that. What we're saying is this. If you came into this country unvetted, we don't know you. We don't know where you came from. I don't feel safe with my daughter walking around in the same community as you. Flacco will never have children probably, so he's not on the same level as me. I'm messing with you. That's a joke. But you're never going to be on my level because you got nothing that you care about more than yourself and your feelings. I have to put the safety of my family over my feelings. I have to put the safety of my family over my feelings. If your mom went to the store and got hurt by an illegal criminal, then you found out that person had a record in their country of doing crazy stuff, you would be like, damn, why did the government let this happen? But right now, because you in this chair, and some people may support that, you're basically walking back your morals.
Let me ask you this though.
Somebody just texted me.
Maybe it's a Long Beach thing, but
Somebody just
Brandon,
texted me.
realistically, have you ever gotten to an altercation with an illegal where you feel like your
Hell
life
nah,
was
he's
bad?
just talking, bro.
No, you
this
don't
ain't
know-
never happened. How
you don't
common
know
is that
what you're
really, bro?
talking about.
How common is that really?
Can I answer
How
my
common
question?
is that really?
Can I
That's
answer
not
my
common.
question?
Hey, Brandon.
Because, listen, I don't care about that. Somebody said, have I ever had an altercation with illegal? Yes, I have. The
Slash
dude's
Jones
name
eyes.
allegedly was Angel Martinez. I'm driving down the street, minding my business on a green light. This dude comes, wipes my car out. The first car I ever owned. Could have killed me.
What you mean wipe it out?
He hit me. He almost T-boned me, but he hit me in the front. The cop said if he would have T-boned you, you would have died because it was on the driver's side. The dude literally was allowed to walk away because Long Beach is a sanctuary city. So they asked him, what's your name? Oh, Angel, whatever. You know, they determined he is not legally in America.
Yeah.
And because he is an illegal immigrant, these cities have rules about whether these people can be detained or not. They let that guy walk off.
Was
this
he
guy
drunk?
I don't know. But the guy almost killed me, right? Running a red light. They didn't even write him a ticket.
Bro, car crash.
They
How?
impounded the car.
It's a fucking car crash. You should be deported because you got into a car crash?
Yes.
That doesn't make no fucking
No,
sense.
that doesn't make
It's a
sense to
fucking car
you.
crash.
That
It's a
doesn't make
car
sense
crash,
to-
homie.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
He ran a red light.
You never been in a car crash?
This is why I'm telling
running
you.
a red light.
Little
no one
kids
gets to,
can't have
you don't get
arguments
arrested
with
for
grown
running
men.
a red light
No,
and get into a car
little
crash.
kids-
That's
Nah,
not
come on,
cool.
Brandon. Nah,
He's an adult.
It's called a car
Listen,
accident
listen.
for a fucking
Wait,
reason.
but that's kind of saying
Now
though,
some-
Brandon.
Light and killed my mom.
Let me say that. No.
But that's kind of
see-
sending though, Brandon.
I
like he's
feel you,
22,
bro.
Brandon. Like
Did you hear what this dude just said?
But he's an adult.
You're
yeah,
not
but you're a
listening.
grown man. Come on, Brandon.
If you
man.
come like a little
Accident,
kid,
bro.
you're gonna get treated.
But he's a grown man, man.
You
Come
just
on,
said
bro.
your mom died getting hit by a dude who ran a red light, right?
Yes, a
Okay.
drunk
If
driver.
this dude had a kid and somebody ran a red light and killed this kid, the least, I'm not saying even bro should have been deported, which he should have, but at the least you would have wanted this dude taken into custody so we can see, did this dude get a breathalyzer to see if he was drunk? Was this dude intoxicated on narcotics? He doesn't care because it's not him. That's why. That's what he's saying right now. That's what
That's
he's saying.
bad police work though.
Yes, it is, because when I asked
Bro,
when I asked the cop, when I asked the cop,
Sure.
he said there's rules because this is a sanctuary city about arresting illegals. Because when you arrest an illegal, it alerts ICE and they could be deported.
No one
many
gets
cities.
arrested for
All
a
right,
car
bro.
crash.
Wait, pause.
Car crash?
Wait, Paul,
You don't
Brandon,
get
wait,
fucking
wait, wait.
arrested.
Now no one
I've
gets
been
arrested for a car
seven.
crash.
No.
I've never been arrested.
Wait,
Pause.
No.
That cop. Wait, pause. That cop. Wait, pause. Wait, pause. That cop was wrong. Meaning this: that immigrant can be arrested, but ICE can't come and pick him up from that jail. That's what situation
Yes,
means.
listen, bro. This is what was told to me by the police officer.
But he lied to him.
ICE can come and pick you up from the jail. ICE is the federal government. The jail can't say we refuse to let this person go. Are you crazy?
Wait,
You don't even know how America works. That's why I don't like talking to ignorant people.
Here.
You don't know how America works, bro. You just said the dumbest statement ever.
Wait, but that cop is still wrong
You
by saying
just said the dumbest statement ever and are still trying to argue about something you don't know.
also wrong as fuck. You when you said no.
Nothing about what y'all
No,
talking
when
about.
you said though, Sanctuary City means that immigrants can't be arrested, you were wrong though,
No
Brandon.
clue about what they're talking. Yeah, because
You were
never
wrong
argued.
though, Brandon.
Do
When you
people get
said
arrested
no.
for car
Man,
crashes?
listen.
I have
I
never
don't
been.
argue.
No.
Do people get arrested for car
I've been to
crashes?
7.
Like, what is he talking about?
We
I've
know
been
you
to
don't
7.
know.
So since he's
wait, one
Hispanic, he should
And
be
that's the
fucking
problem.
deported because he
You
got
got too many people who don't know shit about what they're
But
talking
you
about.
were wrong though when
Trying
you
to tell
said.
people
I've
what
been
they
in a
know.
gang
No,
car
you
crash.
were wrong
You
though,
don't
Brandon. When
get
you said
fucking
Sanctuary
arrested.
Cities means that immigrants can be
been.
arrested, that's not true.
One mic.
Wait, pause quick though. And he was wrong when he says, right? that the sanctuary city means that the police cannot arrest them. That's not true.
The police aren't arresting because these people aren't even booked. They get down there and they just let them go. That's what happens.
But that's
because
the cop's decision, though.
getting arrested alerts ICE. ICE can come and deport the person. So what the sanctuary city said, they doing the same thing in Culver City right now. So what the cops do is they don't even arrest you because they know you're going to immediately get released. This is a fact.
No,
damn. I didn't know that.
Just say you don't know.
I don't know.
Just say you don't know.
You put me on.
No, wait, no, again, no, that's not true. There's no mandate that the police cannot arrest them, bro.
Day.
There's no mandate that cops cannot
Did you
arrest
just
people.
save a nigga out of a car crash?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Last
pulled a
night.
dead body out of the car.
Last night.
There's no mandate, bro, that cops cannot arrest people committing crimes. That's not true whatsoever.
All right, bro.
No, I'm serious, bro. That's not, bro. Again, that's just a lie. That there's no mandate that cops cannot arrest people committing crimes.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're wrong, bro. No, you're wrong. That's,
What happened?
nigga, that's not true. That like that's a lie.
Listen, I'm telling you what the cops are doing. Just like right now downtown LA, a lot of those people should have been arrested. They're not arresting because once you arrest, that alerts ICE. ICE comes to pick you up. They don't want the immigrants getting deported, so they don't arrest. You can just do a little bit of research. And the mayors of the city are instructing the police officers, don't arrest in these situations.
Man, rest in peace to Slide for sliding the
Go ahead.
He wrong, bro. Sanctuary city
Okay.
means, right?
I know what it means.
Read it out loud. Read the definition.
That the immigrants cannot be booked just solely off their immigration status. But if they commit a crime, nigga, you can get arrested.
Nigga, it won't be LA without
You
Mexicans.
can get arrested.
That's just
but
it.
Your mayor,
Fuck
your
all this
local district attorney,
deporting shit.
they can tell you, do not arrest for these crimes. Okay, I'm going to give you a prime example. If you beat somebody up, right, and you get arrested,
Sure.
right, you should be charged with a crime.
Sure.
Right? But the DA literally can decide we're not going to charge him, let him go for whatever reason they want to.
Yeah.
So even though that is the rules can be changed or manipulated by the people in authority. And right now in the county you live in, there is a clear order to the police. If a person is illegal and they commit a crime that's low level, which would a car crash would be that, do not arrest. Do not do things that will lead to arrest.
Man.
Wait.
But if you're under,
If you're driving without proper,
what I'm saying is
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was not even given a sobriety test. He was not tested in any way. He
But we see
literally-
cops do this though for more than just immigrants.
Man.
Wait. Okay, for example, right? Wait. Hey, right. For example, right?
Man.
Right. So look, again, in LA County, right? If you get pulled over driving without a license, right?
Hey, Lush, you got some buzz balls
It's
in
the
there,
cop's
huh?
discretion to book you for driving
nigga right
without a license.
Yeah.
Again, more times than not, regardless of your immigration status, cops will not arrest you for driving without a license. So again, this is not just
the
an immigrant
police
issue.
officers,
But it's an LA County issue.
if you T-bone somebody,
that.
Yeah.
if you get into a serious accident where you just ran a light and fucked somebody up,
Sure.
the least the cops are required to do is breathalyze you.
Well, I wore all
Or
brown
give you
today
a
in
field
support of
sobriety.
my brown
Bro got
brothers.
none of this, bro.
I'm here for
That's
y'all.
a police issue.
Brown for my brown
It's
people,
not immigration issue. You know why? Because cops
Won't
do
be
this
LA
shit to
without
non-immigrants too.
No, so here we go. Driving
This-
driving with
I'm not even
driving
listening.
without a license.
Sure.
Damn near T-bone someone.
Sure.
Damn near kill someone.
Sure.
0, also illegal, which is a crime.
Sure.
0 sobriety test, nothing. I'm telling you, that's only happening in sanctuary cities.
No, Brandon.
Driving without a license? No, I got pulled over with driving without a
Yes.
license in Pomona.
Yes.
And they just gave me a ticket.
But what I'm telling you is,
But cops do this
what
shit all
I'm
the
telling
time,
you
bro.
is, this is a number of things he's violated in this one
But
incident.
That's an LA County issue, Brandon. This is not
All right.
immigration issue, bro.
All right.
Again, cops in this.
When y'all done with this one.
Again, when you get pulled over for certain things, right? Cops have the luxury to arrest you if they want. For example, driving without a license. Cops can arrest you, but there are these like infractions where cops choose to. Again, this is not an immigration issue.
Cops are
This
literally-
is a police issue in Los Angeles.
Cops are pulling people over on a Saturday night randomly. Can we give you a field sobriety test? Get out the car. Show us that you're not intoxicated. After someone damn near T-bones someone
Yeah.
off running a red light, the minimum should be a field sobriety test.
You better
The
chill,
cops-
cop.
I agree on
The
that.
cops sat him on the curb.
Yeah.
They asked him like 4 questions.
Sure.
He got up, walked off. No insurance, no nothing. So I'm left holding the bag for my own car and all that.
True.
That might be okay with you.
He was
but
a bad cop.
this is not Liberia, though.
Meth.
This is a country with laws where people work hard for what they want. Why should you be victim? And if this guy owned a car and a dude did it to him, he would be like, what
It
about my
happened
car?
here, though. It happened here, though.
Let me ask you this.
Wait, though. We seen a dude, right? Literally, right?
We need to go to the
right,
next.
right?
Oh, you talking about running to the
We'll
right?
go to the next topic.
Bumped somebody's car,
Who won this?
ran away on the
Did you
highway,
get him?
drove to no
Lost.
jumper, ran into the building,
and never even.
and no test was done on him,
Uh-huh.
and ain't get arrested. You know why? And guess what? And he was a legal citizen. You know why? Because it's just Los Angeles County, bro. It's just the cops. It has nothing to do
If
with
someone hit-
bro. Wait, bro. We seen it play out here. He ran somebody's car and on the highway, ran off, came to Burbank, ran into our building, and no test was done. Nothing was done to him.
And you have
the nigga chasing
him, let go.
and you have not
Nigga that was chasing
What?
you, right? Ran into the building.
Nah, we ran into the building.
Yeah.
you have not been in California long enough
I have
to
been
know.
3 years.
No, you haven't been here long enough to know how things were when California was actually run like a real state. So people like me, people who want these people deported, we are trying to restore California back to being a place where
I just
the
gave you
rule
an
of
example
law.
that has
I'm
nothing to
just
do.
When was
do
California
with-
like
You're
that?
not even listening to
In
me.
the Reagan.
What I'm telling you is,
Yeah, I
we
was literally
know
thinking, are you talking
California's
about
messed
Reagan?
up.
Yeah, you
Sure.
talking about the Reagan era.
What I'm telling you is,
Yeah.
we're trying to get it back to where California is running like a
But we
real
all
state.
are, though.
No, we're not. We're running.
Get that nigga Gavin Newsom out of
But we
here.
all
Maybe
are,
if he
Brandon.
ran.
But what you're talking about has nothing to do
immigrants.
with
How do you feel about them
Yeah.
going and picking them up outside Home Depot?
I couldn't give a shit about that.
yeah. Wait, now that part
That's a good
I'm
place
not
to
really
get him.
tripping on, bro. Feel me?
No,
Like, yeah.
immigrants are causing a problem
me?
because you got immigrants like the dude,
Oh wait, I gotta go.
who killed the lady, Lincoln Riley.
Like that?
That dude was in California
Like
first.
that, my nigga?
Yeah, bro. I gotta go.
He
man.
came
You
to show
gotta
his
import
face.
shit, bro.
All right, Lush, let me ask you this. For someone that was actually out there,
I wanna ask you
boots on the
something.
ground with the people, what was your thoughts on everything that was going on? Give us first accounts of what you seen personally with you being out there vlogging.
I got a rubber bullet in my hand right now. You feel me?
Did you get shot with it? Or
Yeah. No, it didn't hit me, but it landed
Them
right by me.
motherfuckers hurt.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. There's people that was getting that was bleeding, that was getting shot at.
They
point
shot a
blank.
reporter.
Yeah. There's a gang of people getting shot. Like,
Do you think they should have got shot?
No, that's a
absolutely
reporter.
Not. I mean, like, police are supposed to protect us, bro.
But you're
It's
supposed to
LA.
listen to them.
Correct. And I was seeing, like, you know what I saw?
But not
And
during
I
a
saw-
protest.
as
That's what a
somebody that
protest
was
is.
right there. Like, I saw the fear in the faces of these guys, these kids.
Of the police?
The police.
Yeah.
They looked absolutely terrified.
But if the police give you a
And they were
lawful
very-
order
It's
and you don't
1,001.
follow it,
That's why.
then you get shot. You can't be like, I'm a victim.
Well, I don't think that the order of operations, the PEMDAS, if you will,
They were
was
throwing
being-
bricks at the police, bro.
There's a lot of things.
Them niggas
Look,
shoulda-
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
there was no
there's a
bricks.
lot of
Them
things.
niggas should have got shot.
All
You throwing
That's what
bricks?
they were doing.
Look,
Shoot
look,
the nigga throwing the
look,
bricks.
Look, Remo asked me what I saw.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
was
see
just
the
trying to
police
explain.
trying to leave and getting surrounded by the crowd?
I see you
Sorry.
being very, very adamant about trying to concoct a narrative when all I'm trying to do is tell you what I saw.
Tell us.
There's no
finish.
nuance here. I came there, although I was there in a supportive capacity for the for people that were protesting. Obviously, was also there as media and was there to document things properly. So I was trying to be like as non-biased as possible while still having a stance. So to me, it was about giving people a voice,
Right.
hearing what people got to say. So that's what we were trying to do. Is when we saw someone turn up, we'd ask them why. Now, do I feel like some of the violence was being some of the actions of the police were being aggravated by people doing excessive extra shit? Absolutely. But then what would wind up happening, unfortunately, is people that were just doing peaceful shit were just there to voice their opinion or even just sing and dance and just like be a part of, like, you know, because look, what is the fundamental unalienable right as an American? What separates us? Why do we go out here? Why do motherfuckers come and set this country up from the Mayflower, leaving the oppressive rules of their monarchies, freedom of motherfucking speech, the right to protest? That is the most American thing you could possibly do.
But it gets mixed up when you got people out there rightfully protesting and the niggas out here burning shit. So
and throwing bricks.
You get that part.
100%. The 100%.
But I do feel like it is inhumane to be just going to fucking churches and going to funerals and rounding people up. As far as the Home Depot thing, like, hey, if you catch niggas out there, it is what it is. But as far as going to a fucking funeral, going to a church when people, you know what I'm saying? That I agree that is a little inhumane. Like, I don't think I should be doing that.
Here's the biggest misconception.
All right, so hold on. So a question I have. So, all right, because the real reason that everyone's protesting in the first place is because ICE started scattering around the city and they were doing large gathering people up, right? Recently?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. So and where were the main places they were doing this at?
All
just throughout.
Highly concentrated areas where Latinos inhabit, predominantly the East Side, Northeast LA, Compton, the whole harbor area.
Because I keep seeing Paramount is like one of the main
that's
cities.
right next to Compton.
All right, for sure.
Paramount's right next to Compton.
So let me ask you a question. Are they doing this with illegal Chinese people or illegal any other race
there
other
seems
than...
There seems to be
there's a whole lot of them.
Now, to be fair, there has been people from several different countries.
Really? Oh,
but
I don't see the Russians
predominantly
or it's
Latino.
okay.
And obviously,
Well, that's what's predominantly here.
Yeah, us in Los Angeles,
It's
obviously.
a lot of Chinese
But here's the
illegals
thing,
too, though,
and
bro.
this is my issue, right? And
Nigga,
this is
don't you
where
do
like
that.
Chinese people make 3% of the population.
this is what I want to say. Like, look,
Still illegal.
people are super against immigrants, right? Or immigration and the policies we have because primarily we feel like it's affecting our workforce. It's costing Americans their jobs. How is that the motherfucking case? You know what's costing Americans our jobs? You know what's destroyed our middle class and our workforce? Several different administrations, not mutually exclusive to Democrats or Republicans.
It's the left.
Going back to literally going back to George Bush Sr., Bill Clinton, motherfucking
Ronald Reagan,
George
part of
W.
before
Bush,
that.
George W. Bush,
Bro.
motherfucking Obama, Trump, and Biden. All systematically, piece by piece, sold us out to the fucking Chinese. That's what
Can I
fucking
ask you a
happened.
question?
That's what happened. That's why we have no labor force, because we outsource it to foreign countries. The amount of people who are unable to get employment due to quote unquote immigrations or immigrants taking their jobs is such a minute percentage.
But you know, a lot of that work that
that's a
they send to
fucking
China,
psyop.
like, let's say they were building iPhones here. Nigga, do you want to pay $7,000 for a fucking phone?
Ain't no
Because that's
iPhone
what
about
it
to
would
cost
be if they didn't
$7,000.
have it out there.
That's not true. Listen, let me ask you a question. So when Obama, because you're older than me, when Obama was deporting way more people than Trump ever deported, where were you at?
See, here's the thing it was a problem then, and it's a
But
problem now.
but that's
It ain't, no, he did.
Is that true?
No, he's
He
not
deported
wrong.
more?
He's not, he's not wrong. Oh, but look, this is essentially
there were no
No,
riots.
fact
look,
check that.
look.
I
There were
ain't-
no riots.
No, I'm
Bill-
fact checking.
So okay, let's talk about Democrats. Bill Clinton and Barack Obama finessed the fuck out of black people into thinking that they gave a fuck about them, when in reality they incarcerated disproportionate amounts of black people and other minorities, right? Okay. Donald Trump just finessed the fuck out of Latinos into thinking he had their best interests in mind, when really he wants to, what does make America great again really mean? Make America white. That's what the fuck he's saying.
The funny thing is, you
America
think
used to
that
be great, though.
the majority of
When?
Latinos.
When was America great?
Wait a minute. You think
when there was a middle class.
You think majority of Latinos overwhelmingly support illegal immigrants coming here? But if you go to other states and even here and talk to Latinos, primarily Latinos who vote Republican, which is about 50-50 at this point, they will say, "Get these motherfuckers out of here." As
You're
a
not
Latino
wrong. No,
person, am I wrong?
You're not. You're definitely not wrong.
I would say the criminals.
They say, "Get the criminal."
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Crimes, if they're over here working, I mean,
I know dudes who are Hispanic, Latino, who like anyone illegal needs to be gone, because they're like, I could do the business that they do.
So essentially, let's send the Statue of Liberty back to France.
But
why do we have that?
But
why do we have the symbol of our country? Bring us your tired, bring us your weary, bring us your poor.
Legally.
That concept is
legally.
out. That concept's
Do
out.
you understand that implies legally? You guys think I don't like it because it's Hispanics.
No,
I'm saying even the Jamaicans and the Haitians need to take their out.
I think,
especially the restaurant owners. Them niggas mean.
Just because you're from Long Beach and I guess there's some type of fucking
That's
going on.
gangsta.
That's where everyone's.
And the funny thing is, most of those Longos are actually citizens.
Man, get them
They're
niggas out of here,
citizens.
even if they citizens.
No,
Fuck
stop
that.
it.
But
Stop
shout out,
Get them Longos
shout
out
out
of
to
here.
all the Mexican
Get them
people.
niggas. Round them all
Shout
up.
out to all the brown people. We
Most
with y'all,
Mexican
you know,
gang
Hey man,
members-
shout out to the brown people. I wore all brown
on,
in support of
Most
you guys
Mexican
today.
gang members
Brown
are
shoes.
citizens. I'm telling you
this
that
out, bro.
right now.
Check this out. What about political asylum? What do we feel about? How do we feel about political asylum?
No,
we got a
if
whole
you
bunch of topics to
Yeah,
get
let's
into.
keep going.
We
'Cause
gonna
this is the whole
fucking.
show.
Hey, I just wanted to dip by this, y'all. I just wanted to say what's up, and I wanted to show y'all
Lush.
this
Let
rubber
me see. I'll
bullet.
throw
You
it
feel
back.
me? Like,
Lush.
I caught one of these in the rib.
You walking
Oh,
like that shit shot you. You got hit with that shit?
Lush looks like a little bit on one today. What's going on with you?
You look sad.
You look like angry, a little bit on
He's
edge.
sad.
I just took some testosterone. I don't know if that.
You take testosterone, your dick won't.
No, not because of that. The dick works. It's everything else that don't.
You
work.
know, if you take testosterone, your body stops naturally producing testosterone.
Exactly.
Not if you have low T.
Yes, it does.
Hey, clear this up before
He's
you
in his
leave. You about
40s,
to
so
leave?
he almost
No,
out of
but
touch.
I was gonna
so
dip,
look,
but
Well, you better listen.
so-
Wait.
He's
I'm not trying to take.
estrogen now.
I'm not trying to make this BBL Uno show. You feel me? It's
Nah, this is a
news,
Lush show
but-
always, but he was trying to say Almighty's in PC. You would know more than
Yeah,
all
no,
of us.
he's absolutely not in PC.
How do you know? Where's your proof?
Because I spoke to people directly that are in there with him and shit.
All right.
And Brandon, I know you don't
told
fuck with
you.
bro and all that, and I get it.
Hey, what's up with the little homies? Bring these little niggas
Yeah,
here.
come on.
Hey, he
Brandon.
brought all the
Hey,
things. He said, I
hey.
got this dude talking
Hey,
shit.
what's his name? Bracken or Brazy? What's up, Brazy? You talking this bitch? I get it.
You know what's going on, man.
Tripping, had to come by you.
Hey, Brandon. Hey,
Now I gotta watch
he
my
out here
language.
tripping.
No, you cool it. You cool it.
He gangbanging,
I'm acting.
nigga.
Still young.
West side.
Look, give it up.
I got face tattoos.
There's gangs
Get
in
him.
Utah. There's gangs in Utah.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Oh.
he like the leader of one.
He a blood.
Were you a Mormon before you were a gang member?
Hell no. I triple cross shit.
Triple cross shit.
What's that?
I better listen,
That's the hood?
No.
Brazy. I
I'll
better
fuck
not
with the
see you
little
in
nigga.
10
Get on
years
it.
with a Book of Mormon talking about my name is brother, whatever. You got to stick to your shit.
And
I
I
better
don't
not
want-
see you with a bicycle and a tie
In
on.
addition to that, we really don't want to see a country music arc eventually.
Fuck
Like,
no,
yeah,
never.
Yeah, don't
You know
get
what
into
it
the
is,
culture
Lush?
and all of
Come
a
on.
sudden switch up
You know
on
what
us
it
like
is?
everybody else.
Brazy, he nice, bro.
So you know a lot about Mormons though, because you live in Utah.
There
Post
really ain't
Malone.
Mormons in my city.
What city are you in? This is a.
I'm in Ogden.
So that's like. most-
That's the trenches.
oh.
That's where all the Pacific Islanders and shit are.
That's where everybody at.
There's
Like,
Usos out there. for
They
sure.
Mormons too.
No, they not. There ain't no Mormons in that city, boy.
Nah, nah,
okay.
Straight,
Nigga, they on some they
Straight
on some
shooters.
triple cross shit in Ogden.
straight smirkish out there.
They on some triple cross.
Is that
shit in
tattoo
Ogden.
real on your
Word.
face?
Yeah.
Did you have to get your parents' permission?
Hell no.
So you just got it done by like the homie?
Yeah.
When you walked in, what did your parents say?
My mom ain't give a shit.
She didn't give a fuck. She got one in her face too, huh?
Nah.
Is your dad in your life?
My dad's in prison.
Mine too.
Killing somebody.
Mine's
Damn.
not in prison, but my dad's in prison for life.
Was it race related?
Gang related.
That nigga.
Damn.
There. Oh.
He actually half black.
My dad's black and Puerto Rican.
Oh, you
Oh,
really?
Mhm.
Damn, you didn't get none of him.
Fuck no.
You got all
Mama team
Utah
strong.
in you, nigga.
Mama's just
Damn.
stomping shit.
Like
That, them Utah teams strong as fuck. Usually, when you mix white with black, we kind of take it over. But
I
like,
wasn't even born in Utah. That's the funny thing.
Where were you born?
No,
Can't.
like right outside of Stockton.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
on the outskirts of Stockton.
In California. Okay. So why did your
You
mom?
wanna
Did she ever
lie.
tell you why she moved to Utah?
My grandma lived in Utah and she's sick. So my mom had moved to California because she didn't like Utah.
Okay.
But then my grandma had got sick, so she moved back.
oh,
Okay.
Could you imagine wanting to leave Stockton? I mean, gosh.
Right.
Stockton is terrible.
it's like fucking Stockton is gross.
She
No,
thought
but-
Utah was gonna be better. Shit, I would have rather lived in Stockton.
Before the Brazy invasion, which we're super psyched about, I did want to finish that the almighty conversation because I know you don't fuck with bro, and I understand if I was you, I wouldn't fuck with bro. Either.
Why do we have to keep talking about this guy?
Not, but it is, kind of foul to him. Bro. I know you're not active member no more, but you in the streets enough to know it's not cool to say someone in PC when you don't.
The time to say
it's also not cool to spit on a nigga.
The time, and this is the thing. The time for you to have this conversation was with your friend when he was acting like a bitch. Don't come to me now trying to make rules when this nigga was in here tripping, you sat in the corner like you was scared of the nigga and said nothing.
I jumped.
I'm gonna go talk to the nigga I know.
I leaped in between y'all like a
I politely say fuck him and fuck any nigga that support him. And I don't care if the nigga is NPC. He better watch out for that peanut butter and those carrots. That's what I will say on the record.
Whoa,
on
this
the
is
record.
getting disrespect.
So why is it at that point now?
Because that's what he remember. Almighty got on Hater World. I wanted to take it to the highest level of disrespect, so that's where it's at. That's his choice. That nigga brought a knife and tried to stab me, bro. I didn't do none of that. This is the problem with the degenerate level of society.
Right outside.
Listen, this is the problem with the degenerate level of society. Whatever they do to you is fine and acceptable. But when you decide to come back at them, it's a problem. I don't live by y'all niggas' rules.
No, I do agree with that.
I live by my rules, which is what society live by.
But bro, Rogan, it's not free almighty.
Yeah, hell yeah, free almighty all day.
Nigga in jail
you know
forever.
why? Because I don't support the jail
Get that
system.
nigga the chair.
Any nigga in there, I say free him unless he on some chomo shit. Other than that, free suspect, free brick, free everybody in that bitch.
As a matter of fact, send his ass to Wayside so DC Baby Draco could beat his ass.
That nigga back in there.
DC's getting packed out.
Can you?
DC saw fuck DC Baby Draco with his fat ass.
Hey!
Fuck DC Baby Draco, free Almighty.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Hey, that nigga here the beef.
Hey, listen. The people who support you say a lot about who you are. But what I'm saying is this. Where do I send the peanut butter and carrots? Can niggas get packages in county jail?
They got that in there.
They giving it to them.
Whose books?
They got it in abundance.
Whose books? Whose books do I have to put my money on? No, whose books do I have to put money on to make sure they get that peanut butter and carrot package?
Oh, they get it with the lunch.
So to be clear, you're now putting out a sexual assault hit on.
To be clear,
hey, you getting freaky,
listen,
freaky,
to be clear,
I ain't even fucking with it.
if I can put money on your books for you to go get that peanut butter and carrot package, reach out to me via social media. And I'm gonna hook you up.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, suspect gonna come out diesel. He need that fade, bro.
He need that fade.
He need that. Like,
suspect, listen.
Not the nigga who cut you. He got you.
It doesn't matter.
He need that fade.
It doesn't matter how buff suspect come in, because suspect is weak up here. It's in his mind. Because he's not a little dude. Suspect ain't a little dude. But it's in his mind. He got his ass whooped as a little dude too much. So now he'll always be a little dog in his mind.
It's going to get real wicked.
Hey, listen, carrot and peanut butter.
And you know they get that during lunch. They get peanut butter and carrots every morning.
They get a lot of
every morning.
What guard do I have to pay to look the other way?
It's easy to talk about he's locked up, though. So what's going to happen when he actually gets out, though?
A squabble.
Exactly.
It's going to be a
They're going to
squabble.
have to squabble. Y'all going to have to
It's a squabble.
They're just going to have to squabble.
Hey, y'all should do
I'm going to shut up for 5 minutes because the audience told me to.
Hey, let's read some of these chats while we at it, man. Let's see what the people talking about.
I know who they are.
Yeah, right?
They talking about foolish.
Tripping.
All right, shout out to all the new members. I'll read out some of the new members' names, man. Fuck it. Shout out Dago Stunner for becoming a member. Royalty Honey, Johnson Yard guys. Shout out to you. Willie Watkins, 2X Rob, G Spotty, Britt, King Harris, Nisha Kim. Shout out to all y'all.
Hey, what's up, Nisha Kim?
My boy AZ back in the chat. He said, hey, Brandon, Flacco says Diddy is a terrible person. Do you agree?
No.
I believe Diddy is a terrible person surrounded by other terrible people who now see an opportunity to monetize off of turning on him.
I can't like what Diddy did was terrible, but he was a good artist.
What did he do?
He was fired.
Yeah, freaky ass.
Don't ever say that again, okay?
Yeah.
Don't ever say that again.
That
if you want to keep your credibility, don't ever call Diddy a good artist.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No Way Out is a classic.
No Way Out is a classic.
No Way Out is a classic.
Diddy had
Has he ever heard No Way Out?
I don't give a fuck.
He probably hasn't.
Hey, you can't hold me down, nigga. Still go right now. I'll play that shit right
hold on,
now.
Nobody take my pride.
The song Victory?
The fuck?
Victory?
The one missing you is the best.
No,
Nah,
fuck that shit.
Victory, bro.
He
Gay.
said, fuck
The
that.
sun
That
don't
song
shine
gay.
forever.
I'm surrounded by
What?
diddlers.
Long as it's shining, we might as
We'll
well
shine together.
Come on,
but
nigga.
now never visit.
I can't
before
say free
pleasure.
Diddy though.
Nah, we can't, 'cause what he did-
Hey, speaking of Diddy, hey,
What he did was
hey,
wrong.
hey, I hope you listening, Wack. Cause me and Wack was I was in his clubhouse room and I was going off about Diddy, telling him about the shit that I seen at one of the clubs when him and French Montana walked in. So them niggas was like dressed like holding hands or some shit. But
What the fuck?
Holding hands is crazy.
Wack didn't like
Wait,
that.
we're not gonna breeze by this.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
he's
Like what? I wasn't even
Oh,
listening
man.
to you.
Well, what? Wack didn't like the fact that I was saying that. And
Saying
then,
what?
like,
So
I was
you saw Diddy and French Montana holding hands.
What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? That's gay as hell.
Them niggas
Y'all
was
got a problem with gay people?
They had on the
Nah,
same
but, like,
outfit
Are
too.
you homophobic?
They had on the
I
same
don't-
outfit too.
I'm
And they had on foundation. Nigga, I'm telling y'all niggas
being
what's going on.
masculine and like being down low on gay.
You down?
I'm against that.
You're cool with it.
I'm against that. I
Well,
think
back
it's
to what I
weird.
was saying. So Wack and I was going in on Clubhouse. They never released the footage because I was going crazy. But then I
Define
seen
going in.
him. I was telling them the truth, man, because like there's some shit that a lot of people not bringing up in this court case. I know they talking about the women, but nigga, some of these rappers lucky they not naming their names. And I'm not gonna even go there with it, but it's a lot of shit that be going on with Diddy and
Everybody
these rappers.
know rappers is getting cake.
No. I'm not gonna say no names, Lil Tunchi, but that
What?
nigga,
Yeah, bro, hey,
Nah, we
bro,
ain't
pulled the-
doing that.
that nigga,
Wayne
Wait,
slander?
We ain't
Rogan.
doing that, man.
So-
You saying Lil Wayne was fucking around with Diddy?
nigga, do you know what they call pink cocaine?
Tusi?
I thought you said Tunchi.
No, Wayne?
Yeah, I thought you
Nah.
said
It did
Tunchi.
sound
This
like
is
you
what he
said
said. He
Tusi.
just
Nah,
know what
sound
he
like
said
they
again.
He's like, oh,
I
no,
don't know.
hell no. we
Tunchi, I'm
ain't
talking about
doing
pink
that.
cocaine,
Tusi.
bro.
All
Listen,
right,
man, let me ask
Oh.
this. I want to ask this kid, if you were not going to be a rapper, what is something else that you would do? Because I
A
need to make sure
bodybuilder, nigga.
you know what you a little swole, bro. Like,
WWE.
what would you do
nigga.
if you couldn't be a
Basketball.
rapper? Basketball? Okay.
Welding.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
like that. This kid's smart.
Get
He's
a
smarter than
try.
that other little kid you had sitting in front of me.
Oh, this fool be hopping out the load though.
Bro
You
said
feel me?
I got a
welding
basketball
though.
court in my
At
car
least
if
bro
you wanna
got
go
a
to the park.
plan.
Yeah,
That
right
makes him
now.
90% smarter than
I
all
like
these other
Why-
failed rappers.
why
I used to
welding,
play
though?
when I was younger.
Why
Let's go-
welding?
Nigga, younger.
welding?
When
Yeah.
you were younger, you were being
When I was
breastfed.
in elementary, I used to play basketball, but then I got kicked out. 'Cause I
Wait a
was on
minute.
hot shit.
Oh shit! So that was
You
like
said I was on some hot
last
shit.
year.
Nah,
My bro 15.
Oh, you are.
I'm in 10th grade.
He's a father.
Your father?
My kid's 6 months.
You got a kid.
What?
Yeah.
Word, no troll, dead ass.
No,
I like the welding
What a-
thing though. That's a
you
smart
can make
alternative.
you can make 40 to 60 an hour off of HVAC and welding.
Hey, come
Yeah,
on.
and
just
that,
gonna let y'all
you're
know.
He's
more
smarter
here.
than every other rapper you guys have had in this room.
No, and no cap. The interview.
said
You
rap
get-
or
you get-
bust.
You
The
get
interview that me
89
and Adam
hours
just did with
here.
this guy's
Underwater
maniacal.
welding.
Oh, finna go
Underwater
crazy.
welding. Yeah.
Underwater welding's really
Underwater
good, but
welding.
it's
Yeah.
It's because it's such a dangerous job. You got to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. And that's just starting
Yeah, just
off
stick
as
to
like
regular
apprenticeship.
welding.
Let me get through the rest of these
Yeah.
chats. All right, so my boy Juan, what was that? Veloquez says they raid that A due to the low probability of weapons and shit be involved. It's definitely sad, but it's how the feds work. First gen legal, by the way.
Nice.
Shout out
Shout
to you.
out to Juan.
Dilly Dope
Doing it
Nada
the right
says,
way.
give me $5 to Brandon because he's the realest. My
Uh-huh.
boy AZ said, why is Flacco that guy that used to blackmail download guys for a living talk about morals? I'd argue Flacco is the most immoral person in the room.
Facts.
Damn.
Damn.
AZ said Flacco is weak. Yo, AZ do not fuck with Flacco.
Lush
Yo,
is
Tom
illegal.
Cruise says,
Oh, he gonna skip that one.
Tom Cruise mom's shoes.
Lush is an illegal Jewish Mexican. He hit the building and didn't get arrested. He didn't even get a ticket.
This is crazy, right? This is
shit
crazy.
You are
That's
fighting,
crazy.
though.
We're calling ice on you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hoochie Hunter, why did you
Report
start a
Lush,
fight with
hashtag.
Tariq and then sue?
Tariq sued me. I didn't sue him.
Oh, so you and Tariq
Hey,
got in
we
a real
got-
fight? Or
We didn't get it.
just, I don't know. I mean,
Tariq is an old man.
all right, C. Hustle said, Brandon, stop lying to make a point.
What is the lie about what?
Pop, pop.
It was probably about
You
what
don't
we was
mess
going
with
I
on.
ain't lie about a single
What's
thing.
that next one say?
AR said, you don't mess with us, bro, Rogan. You clearly at the start said F us and didn't have any sympathy and agreed with Brandon It's F you, Rogan.
First of all, I was talking about the motherfuckers that was burning the flags. Yeah, fuck them. They should be arrested. But the people like the grandmas and the motherfuckers in front of Home Depot, I got sympathy for them. But hey,
I like the
AR,
dudes who
fuck
cook
you
the
too.
burritos and shit.
Wait,
I fuck with the burritos.
Is it
Personally, anybody who is protesting for
burning
that
flags,
ice,
so
should I
fuck
respect
them.
you? Fuck ice.
Man, fuck
Straight up.
them.
No, we love ice.
Wait, is there?
Fuck
I got
no,
a question.
fuck ice.
Is it illegal to burn
Hella
the American
tripping.
flag?
Absolutely, it's a crime.
Yeah.
And he should,
Yeah.
but it's also a crime to wear it on your clothes. So
Let me finish these. C Hustle said, Brandon, why you feel like you got to diss Flacco? Cause y'all disagree. You real ignorant.
I didn't diss him. I don't diss Flacco. Listen, man, Flacco be trying to come at people low key and like sideways. He not be low key
He
like
do.
trying to come at
Yeah, he
people.
do.
But you was coming at him a little bit too, though.
You
No,
on
I
it.
was no
You was on that nigga.
because he wasn't listening to what I was saying. He was literally trying to like just glaze over what I said to make his point. Like if we gonna have a debate, at least listen to me because I'm listening to you, but you're not making any sense.
You and Flacco, y'all do good debating. All right, C Hustle said, Brandon, your mouth, people can't spell, bro. Brandon, you mouthy just like Almighty. No wonder y'all beef. Y'all the same. LOL.
you make
Hey,
sense.
before we finish
No,
these super chats, I
God.
just want
You
to
making sense.
put this out there that no, it is not in fact illegal to burn.
It's
the
not
American
illegal to
It's
burn the
not?
flag.
I
No,
thought it was.
shit.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
I always
I
thought
knew
it
that,
was.
but I knew that, but I didn't want to
But you
go down
never
a rabbit
said it.
hole
Oh, well, I don't know.
because it would have
Matter of
turned into
fact-
an argument.
Matter of fact, according to the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling in Texas versus Johnson, 1989, flag burning is protected under what?
Free speech.
What did I mention
First
earlier?
Amendment.
The First
Yeah.
Amendment.
Bill Clinton burned a flag.
That decision was reformed in the United
I
States
don't
versus
know why I've
Eichmann,
always thought it was
1990.
illegal to like
No,
throw
until
away
someone told me
flags
that.
and burn that
So-
shit
so
down.
That's what I get for
Okay,
listening
so let's
and not
spin
reading
the
up
block on
myself.
your previous statement.
No, wait,
Hold
let
on,
me
let's finish these and
Wait,
then
let
we
me
can
say
get
this
back
one
in
thing.
everything.
But what
David?
is illegal? What is illegal is to own an American flag and allow it to go into disrepair, meaning it's ripped, tattered, like unraveled.
You can get
People used to get arrested for that.
Back in the
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
yes.
back
So
in
the,
the
cur-
day.
the current rule is as long as it doesn't start a bigger fire, like burn other shit, you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Word.
So,
History.
I got to retract everything I said
there.
there.
I'm gonna walk around burning
All right, my boy
American
Robert
Well, fuck them niggas
said,
still. Who burnt the flag?
Gone medical or old man dorm is in fact a form of PC. I don't care what you say.
Facts.
And he is housed there and is not being processed. Sus should clarify why he is there.
We already know the rules. They just trying to change the rules to fit this dude. And that's
right.
not
Hold
going
on
to
a
happen
sec,
as long
though.
as I'm in here.
Hold on. Robert Sands said Crip Mac is certified schizo and never hits the Twin Tower. He hits the dorms immediately and gets his fades. Free brick and free C-Mac.
Because you have to request to go PC. Crip Mac is not requesting it.
No.
To
But wait,
even
he's an
be where-
active member. Why
unless
would he?
Almighty had an ailment that we didn't know about, bro, asked to go PC, bro.
No, so first of all,
Hold on,
Why
let's
would,
finish this,
why
let's
would
finish
Crip
this,
Mac
let's finish
PC?
this
He's
up.
an active.
There's just so much
He
misinformation
gangbangs
going
and his
on.
gang is in that jail.
So why are we?
You know what I mean?
and-
Fucking at
gang
PC.
banging,
I go get him killed.
And the guy you love, Almighty, has every reason to go PC.
Okay, but my Almighty ain't going PC.
He
And Almighty ain't
PC,
a gang
bro.
member,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
can
He
went-
if he
bro,
wants.
it's
He
a
can,
bunch
but
of
he
niggas
ain't
on
going
Mainline
to
who
because
wanna
he
fight
gon'
that
he gonna
dude.
hold it down. He ain't gonna.
Yes.
The OGs from 90s that he was already verified. He ain't-
That was one
He
dude.
got
Stop
cousins
saying
from over
OGs.
there, right?
Yup.
Stop
Yeah,
saying
his
OGs
cousins is from
plural.
90s.
Stop saying OG. It was
Hey,
one
free
guy.
Sinbad, the homegirl.
That's what I'm
Free
saying.
suspect.
Yeah,
All
he from
right.
that.
Dilly Dope
No,
said,
keep his ass.
You can
Free
give me my
suspect.
$2 to the pizza bagel. Gerald, I don't even know the last name, says,
I'm the
tell
pizza
little homie
bagel,
to watch the
by the way.
previous pods
Oh,
with Brandon and
yeah.
Sus. Sus didn't want to fight.
Facts.
Tom Cruise said, isn't that the kid that got ran from Jada Mack?
No.
Who, me?
No.
The kid don't seem like he running from
That
nobody.
nigga taking off phase. I'm gonna stop
He's
lying
taking
on
off
the little.
phase.
Kid,
Yeah, this little
he
nigga
seem
taking
like he
off
ain't running
phase.
from nobody. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
don't
you.
know who the fuck Jada Mack is, but I ain't ducking that.
He
Oh,
said he ain't
Jada
ducking
Mack,
that
but
shit.
that's
All
hilarious.
right, so look, this is a topic we have to do because it's actually the cover of this news stream right
love
here.
it.
So
Let's go.
over the weekend, Ray J was on his Twitch stream, or I believe whatever stream you're on. Ray J has been streaming a lot lately, and for some reason, he said he slept with Sexy Red. Let's listen to him say it though.
Is that
Jay
shocking
lying,
to
nigga.
anybody? Like, in the slightest?
I don't have a phone.
Here, you can listen. I heard it.
I don't need to listen to that shit.
This is good right here. You're not getting a participation sticker.
Sexy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexy Red, nigga. Ask her. That's on the dead homies, nigga. I slept with her, nigga.
Fuck you.
That's a little like PG way of saying. I would have just said, man, I fucked her.
I slept with her.
There are minors in the room. There's minors in the room.
Man, that nigga's a father.
Let's be respectful.
That nigga's a father. That
we
minor
don't need
shit is out the window.
That shit is out the
We don't need
window.
any reason to get demonetized.
Man,
All right, so look.
This nigga some Drake. No,
All right, so
I'm 18.
I guess Sexy Red, she heard the news that Ray J going around saying that he slept with her, and
that
she
her right there?
this is what she had to say. She said, "Cornball ass lying on your meat is weird. Playing your ass, not with me. Even to be saying we slept on a plane together, I said hi and kept it pushing. You cool, cuz?
Oh, he corny.
All right,
Okay.
and then I'm not sure if this is a DM from Ray J or Sexy Red. So I'm guessing this is Sexy Red. So this is what you doing, playing with people's name on the internet, and this is Ray J responding. I said right after we slept on the plane together, you know I'm playing and I'm always trolling, and you know I love you. I make it clear right now on my main page. Sorry if I made you mad. I'll make it clear right now.
I never heard her say anything about the plane.
But so they fucked?
No, they did not fuck.
This nigga, right.
So it look like Ray J out
if he
here
wanted to.
is clip farming.
I mean, this probably made it significantly more
right.
difficult for him to fuck if he wanted to. Like,
Who the hell cares? Look,
if you go
You
live,
think Sexy Red easy?
she let the white dude hit it.
She's
No,
down.
Sexy
for money.
Red, she's easy.
Yeah,
Who's
she's
the
down.
white
She's
dude?
like Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl's easy too.
She
It
down.
wasn't
This
that?
nigga said Stunner Girl. This is
No,
crazy.
a different one.
It was a streamer, bro. Gave her money and she knocked her down. Was it Aiden Ross?
Did Aiden smack? Hey, good for him.
Nah,
This
I
is a
think that's
fact.
trolling. I don't think
How much
that's
he give her?
No,
How
that's
much
a
he give her?
fact.
We gotta confirm that.
How
Look
much
that
you
up.
give her?
I think he gave her like.
I don't know. I seen her do streams with Sexy Red, Aiden Ross, but I don't know.
Oh,
Aiden
Ross
ever
got
crap.
it?
But
She admitted it.
I
She
feel
be
like,
they be trolling. But one thing is, Justin Bieber did come to her defense, and for some reason,
What?
yeah, he was standing up against Ray J. He took Sexy
want
Red's
that.
side in this.
I think.
What did he say?
I think for sure, Greedo spiked.
It was Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross hit it,
Aiden-
and she
Aiden Ross?
admitted
But
it.
what's your source?
I believe that.
You can't
Did they
just.
make
You
you
gotta
put
have
on
a
that
good
mask?
source. You
Or you
can't
did
source
that
no
in
Reddit
public?
clip or.
Bro, she made
They
a
make you
public
put on that
on her
mask?
page saying,
I'll tell you
like
something.
basically saying, okay, I did it, but you paid me.
Oh, she was trolling. I remember that.
No, she was not trolling, bro.
It was a joke.
Are you okay?
They're confirming it because Aiden Ross even
I'll be
she went
fucking
back and cleared it up that it was a joke. Too.
Yeah, I think. Listen, whenever
Man.
people say shit like that and then say, "Oh, it's a joke," that ain't no joke.
Right.
It's this shit
Bro
called.
paid her and smacked, and then they walked it back.
To answer Bro Rogan's question, and because so many people have asked me this, I know it's a bit of a
The mask?
tangent. Yeah, so the reason why I had the mask on in that picture is because there was tear gas.
Oh.
So they
yeah,
started
yeah,
like
yeah.
there's people passing
What
out.
mask? What picture?
If you look at like the picture, I had like a COVID whatever.
Yeah, I thought you was
Yeah.
one of those dudes that
You
still
talking
wear
about
masks.
that
From
shit-
the ice shit?
bro,
Man, them niggas upset me when I see that.
Yeah, that shit gay as hell. No, like
Motherfuckers still wearing masks.
No,
and shit.
literally, fool. I wish I would have even been more cognizant of it. I would have. Damn, 20,000 likes is crazy. I would have for sure taken the mask off, but I wasn't even like cognizant of it because literally, fool. At this point, I could taste the tear gas.
Damn.
You could taste that motherfucker. I don't know how much that mask was really doing, but it seemed to help a little
You're
bit.
standing there borderlining with LAPD.
Straight up. They was aiming they shit at me, bruh. So somebody pushed me out the way. This one, I don't know what bro's name is, but he in the video, it's on video. This fool fucking Kevin Costner bodyguard Whitney Houston me.
Wow.
Beat you up?
And
No,
took it?
no, he pushed me out the way when they started busting right at me.
Let
You
me
feel
let me find out. There's a video you hear getting carried out, Kevin Costner style.
Let me find out. You sell dimes out. My
It's
crack
coming.
house.
Ready
Scratch
to
out.
do your worst.
But why are
Once
you
you get
facing
that,
off with
just
the
like
police?
stack
You out
it
there
out.
I
supposed to
wasn't
be
facing off
not
with
you,
the
not
police,
you.
no.
I'm saying the people they're supposed to be out there protesting, and they're like doing like a standoff with the police because
I did talk some shit to him though. I ain't gonna lie, and I was
What
like,
you
"Damn!"
say?
I was like, "Oh, okay."
They're standing off with the
I was saying,
police.
this is
for
what
a
I was
reason,
saying,
though.
Brandon. I was like, "Oh, okay." Officer Alvarez, Officer Pacheco,
Yeah, fuck
the
you,
funny
nigga.
thing is Hispanic
Officer
cops.
Ramirez. They all, bro,
crazy,
90% of them was Hispanic.
Yeah.
Of course,
That was
of
the
course.
Bruh,
But
I
they're
bet your
saying it's
grandma not here
racism.
illegally.
But
I
they're
was
saying
like,
it's
"Yo,
racism.
janky, bruh."
Yeah, that's janky.
It's a
as fuck.
tricky situation.
No, it ain't
sure.
tricky at all. It's very
tricky
simple.
It's a
It's
tricky
It's very
situation.
simple. Do not come into any country illegally.
No, but here's the thing. What about political asylum?
as
You
well
got
just
people
come
coming.
illegally.
You got
Hey.
people coming to escape from corrupt ass governments.
Like,
and
name one.
And like what country?
Yeah.
Venezuela, El Salvador,
El Salvador.
motherfucker.
They got what they voted for.
El
They got what they
Salvador.
voted for.
voted for.
They voted for socialism. It destroyed their
Bro, they live in
economy, and then they tried
totalitarian
to run to
dictatorships.
America.
Socialism been in effect for
America
decades
not
out
that
there.
We're gonna be on this topic all day.
wanna move
Let
to
y'all
Costa
keep
Rica.
going. Hey, click number 7 right here.
I need another verbal fade.
You need another debate, and we can do it.
And with Viral Way too.
Nah. Don't go to that one. Go to the WhatsApp
Because
Woody one.
Viral Way was popping it. I got some.
Get on their ass.
So look, all right. So
I'm
over
still
the
waiting on
weekend,
my.
over the weekend, Lil Woody came to LA, and this kind of started a little controversy because where he was at in LA. So apparently,
I'm gonna go do this, Mike.
Seti Nash had YSL Woody come to the 60s, and I guess he's getting a little backlash from it. Let's play some of the videos of YSL Woody.
Seti from Atlanta though, right?
I know Seti from the West Coast. Seti he do the 60s
My
though.
bad. I thought he was from Atlanta. Stupid.
No, you still good.
Border rapping, playing ball, but not match. I'm up to a fraction. All these niggas top on cash with this new era filled with cap and no lacking. I'm pistol packing in the world that you can't imagine. I'm ready to go to rest. My homegirl is probably the bitch. I ain't stupid. I'm sharp shit. RP to the neighborhood, nigga. I'm focused trying to get rich. I ain't trying to talk to you, bitch.
Most hated, bitch. My nigga Woody.
Yeah, we tripping for respect, but I'm so
we out,
disrespectful.
chill.
I'm from where we creep the run.
You see the name, my nigga BG, baby.
Oh, that's Brian Hurst, baby. Shout out to Brian Hurst.
I just seen him at Louisiana the other day.
So apparently, I guess some Rolling 60 members is mad that they had YSL Woody in LA with Woody, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, being a snitch. Niggas ain't feeling it. I even talked to Seti Nash. They were saying there might be talks of him. He might have to get a DP. I don't know. How do y'all feel about I guess members associating themselves with people who might have took the stand and be labeled informants? Is this a bad look? Like, could he come to y'all neighborhood and shit? Would it be? I'm not a gang member, so let me act like I don't know. For some reason, I guess the gang members are mad that Woody was able to go out there. People saying Big U would have never allowed this. That he ain't supposed to be out there at all.
I think the rules are different now. I don't think people really give a fuck about these snitch niggas like they used to, because obviously, like, they're being celebrated, whether it's Woody or the 6ix9ine guy or 90% of these motherfucking rappers. So, like, me personally, I wouldn't want to be around no nigga like that. But, like, if people do it, hey, that's on them. That's their choice.
Woody, you are welcomed in LA. As a snitch, you are right at home, because 50% of these niggas from these hoods is snitching, and ain't nobody, maybe more than that. Nobody's doing nothing about it.
Beach.
Listen, no, all these hoods,
niggas, huh?
all these hoods, they're snitches walking around, and nobody's doing. Stop, hey, bro, Rogan, see how you doing,
Hey.
bro, Rogan? That's his family guy. They like, you let that nigga say that? Hey, no, but the reality is this: Big Woody is a celebrity at this point, and it's like the pot calling the kettle black. It's dudes who snitching. It's OGs who snitch from hoods walking around, and nobody gonna do nothing to them. The no snitching era is ending. It's
over.
already over.
It's over.
Do all the snitching you want to do, because now we got to focus on making these communities safe for our children.
Well, it's like people always say, the streets is a myth.
Right? If
'Cause-
these dudes are going to work to make our communities better for our children, then they got to get the hell out of here.
And you think Woody's one of those guys?
I think Woody is slow.
Yeah, he's definitely autistic. He's on the spectrum.
Autistic.
100% he's on the spectrum.
I don't hold him accountable to anything.
Let me
other
ask
than
y'all this
reading.
though, because y'all say y'all from neighborhoods. I'm not sure exactly where. I know you're from Long Beach. I know you be before extras. Is this something where Woody could have came to y'all areas, or he would have been greeted like this, or it would have been problems amongst
I think
other
he
people?
would have been greeted amongst a lot of different areas in LA, all depending on who he's with. Like, you got some of these young niggas that, like, really be on the internet. They really be up on what's going on. They know Woody from this shit, so they like, hell yeah, nigga. So, like, he got those kind of guys in every part of the hoods. So, like, it all depends on who he came across. He come across some of them stern, like, hell nah, niggas like my age or a little younger, like nah. But, like, you know, the youngsters be up on shit. They fuck with niggas, so they fuck with Woody because Woody be on TV.
Hey.
You know how it is.
Yeah,
It's
Brandon.
Hollywood at the
Can
end
he
of the
come to
day.
Long Beach like this?
Hey, he's more than welcome.
Word.
I mean, at the end of the day, for one, he's not from an LA hood. So
He gangbang?
he's not from nowhere. That's the thing I'm saying. Like, he's basically a civilian who have friends who were doing criminal activity. I mean, to me,
He's not a civilian.
Whatever he is, what is he then? A soldier?
I mean, I think he's a blood.
He got found not guilty of everything they said he's doing. So to me, it's like nobody was convicted. So how can you really even say bro snitched? Bro,
he definitely.
But he took the
what did he
stand
snitch
on
on?
his homie.
But he really didn't tell nothing from what I saw.
I mean, if you go look at the interrogation videos, a lot of the YSL members will say that he is the main reason that a lot of the shit was even getting caught up because he was one of the first people doing those interrogation videos.
They didn't get convicted.
Excuse me.
I mean, Young Thug took a plea deal. It wasn't that he didn't get convicted. He copped out to a plea, so
a lesser charge.
A lesser charge.
The thing I'm telling you is that snitching thing is between him and YSL and between him and Young Thug. Gunna is a snitch, and I think he was on a show out here.
But then also he got confronted at the BT Awards.
But they didn't do nothing. But they didn't do nothing.
And there was also a situation where Gunna allegedly went to Crenshaw High School and some Crips ran him off saying that he wasn't supposed to be out there because he was snitching and the Big U had to clear it up. It was some situation.
But did they do anything to him? No. That's what I'm saying. If Gunna is a snitch, bro was allowed to come through. Big U was allowed to clear it up for him.
Yeah.
It's arbitrary. Lil Woody, do your thing. Don't worry about these dudes. They don't even know left from right, up from down. They just they're saying something because they think it's going to give them some clout. Come down to LA, enjoy the fun in the sun, eat at nice restaurants, and more power to you, and God bless you.
I went to Javier's the other night.
Fire. But Dante's is better.
I mean, it was good. The food was good. I just like the atmosphere. It was.
Hey, bro, you a good ass podcaster, bro, for real.
Thank you.
Talk about some real shit. Fuck this gangbanging shit.
Yeah. We ain't got to just get
nigga, Javier's, nigga, y'all little broke niggas been there?
Man, if y'all
I ain't
haven't
been there, where is that?
We know you ain't been there because you're not cool enough.
No, go, hey,
man,
Remo,
shit, a nigga getting money, you would be surprised.
Dante's.
No, Remo up.
You'll be surprised, you nigga said.
Right, so we gonna tell you.
No, he said you what? He said you not.
I didn't say rich enough. I said cool enough.
What that mean?
Remo.
I was just messing with you, but
Remo cool as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. You get money. Don't it feel good to sit with some people who could throw some shit at you? You're like, oh, let me go.
Hey, Remo.
Try that.
I'm trying to figure out what y'all
downtown
talking
LA,
about.
directly across the street from Staples Center. It's called Javier's. It's like super like high end Mexican food, but like just the atmosphere, the way it's built is crazy. It's beautiful in that motherfucker. I can't even say that now. I was in that motherfucker. Like everybody at every table looked like one of them Instagram bros. I'm like,
go to Beverly Hills. Go to Dante.
Dante's another one.
I recently was at Yamashiro.
Oh, I
That's
love that.
got the best view
On top of the hill.
and it's built like a Japanese
Where is
castle.
that at?
In
Hollywood.
Right behind Franklin.
I think I seen that one.
The man
I seen that
Chinese theater dude used to own that shit.
Hey, fire.
Yeah, I love
That place is
I used to go there for my birthday.
beautiful.
It is. Right by the Magic Castle.
All right, I seen the Magic
You
Castle.
can take your boyfriend there.
Fuck you.
Hey, no, you don't like that
you.
shit, though.
I fuck with you.
You don't
I was
like
just
that.
teasing you like Adam.
That shit fire.
That's an Adam joke, guys.
That was a joke, guys. I'm just messing with Remo. But no, I feel comfortable. It feels like a pie right now.
Yeah,
All right,
man. We ain't
so YouTube Sin City Manny, which is some dude I never even heard of. This altercation happened, I guess, yesterday. So there's these two YouTubers who's been having like a back and forth feud. Some guy named Sin City Manny and some dude named Finney the Legend. So I want to say Finney.
Oh.
Yeah, did y'all see this video?
Deep is real now?
Niggas was on live stream.
He live streamed and killed the nigga?
Bro yoked him out.
Man, can we see that?
Dirted his ass right on the
Let me
strip.
see this shit.
No, I don't think you can play it. I don't think you can play it. You're going to get demonetized. Okay.
No, I ain't play that shit. Oh, it's a nigga he killed too. Oh, let's go start a race war.
Start no damn.
Nigga!
Right across the street from
He dumped the nigga right on it.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
What
What was they beefing about?
All right, so so apparently I want to say the Finney dude and Sin City, they've been going back and forth online for a few years now, or at least 18 months. But they saying that the Manny guy targeted the Finney dude because he knew him and his wife was going to be in LA, and he pulled up to him on stream and shot him and his wife and killed both of them.
He killed some wife too?
You mean he knew he was going to be in Vegas?
Knew he was going to be in Vegas, but
Bro,
watched
come
the
on.
stream and found his location from the stream
And killed his
and pulled
wife,
up and
too?
killed him and his wife.
But why were they beefing?
Now that part I do not know, but it's a long ongoing beef where I guess they've been having back and forth for like at least 18 months where they've been just going at it, internet shit.
We gotta stop the violence before.
Bro, he killed the nigga wife
on live stream.
Just think about like
what the fuck is,
bro? Like think about like my internet
Are
beefs.
you fucking kidding me, bro?
This is oddly reminiscent
of what?
Of my internet beef.
Yeah, because you are also beefing with somebody in Las Vegas. And, you recently bought a plane ticket.
The nigga you beefing with ain't down and you are your girl. Especially not.
He's waiting for his gun to come off home.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna get smoked.
His nails too clean.
Nah, but did you listen, man?
But beefing over copyright strikes and then like it leads to you actually going on. Like first of all, you did the murder on a live stream, so like you're fucked anyway. And you killed dude and his wife. Like nigga, you threw like everybody. There's no win-win situation. Like nigga, they're gone, and now you about to sit in jail forever.
You think people were saying W stream?
Like well, yeah, like come on, bro, like nigga.
What? I said you think people were saying like W stream, like after you like.
What's that mean?
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah,
you guys don't know what W stream?
Yeah, well, it's a good stream. It's a good stream. W stream means a win for the stream.
Win for the stream. Like
I'm not a streamer, bro. Sorry about that. You're gonna be so surprised. We're not all 100% internet.
Dude,
but yeah, no, that's just an unfortunate situation, just all together. But like the nigga crashed out over some copyright strikes, like that shit be getting serious. Niggas' pages getting taken down, niggas losing whole sources of income.
That should have been the leading fucking story. That right there just shows how crazy this internet shit is. Like,
I would crash out if someone deleted the page. Ooh,
but
I'm going to war, dog.
You finna catch your body on live stream though?
No. I mean, no, that's just like
you gotta,
weird.
You gotta be
like,
a little more strategic if you're gonna do something about it. Like,
did somebody cancel your personal page or
no? But this is why are you plotting on me? No, but this is literally like this is not a clout move.
This is a drug-induced
pure
move.
Psychosis. Yeah.
This is a drug-induced
pure
move.
Psychosis.
But you got to think. For a lot of people, their page is their livelihood. So I look at it like, what if a dude came in and did something and caused you to lose your job?
I'm gonna kill him.
Depending on how good your job is,
I'm gonna kill him.
I think that would dictate how you responded.
For sure.
And there are some dudes who make a lot of money, and if you do something to make them lose their job, they will smoke you. They used to walk into buildings and post offices and smoke people for firing them.
And that money not even that
going
good.
Postal.
Right.
The phrase.
So if the copyright strikes cause his page to get taken down,
yeah, you're right.
I could see somebody dirting somebody over there.
Remo's got some postal worker energy, if I'm being completely honest.
That's crazy you said that because a guy caused me to lose. Like I'm in the union, right? I'm a union carpenter, and I was on a job a few months ago at the Universal Studios. And like my cousin was on that job, and he on one side of the building, I'm on the other side. I kept walking over there to tell him shit, right?
Right.
So I get what
You're
you
fired.
Call. Yeah, I got 2 checks. That's what we call in the industry when you get laid off. They give you 2 checks. So I'm like, nah, I call a super. I'm like, man, what the fuck? How the fuck I get 2 checks? He said, bro, somebody told me you just walking around way too much, and I knew it was.
I can totally picture this though.
Yeah, I'll be on the job sites tripping.
But so what? It's always people getting away with shit and they trying to hold other people accountable.
Oh yeah, I'm a nigga though.
Yeah,
like you can, I've been in the trade for over 20+ years, and
so you're a journeyman.
I'm what you call a master journeyman.
So the idea that a master journeyman is getting 2 checks
all the time.
Come on, bro, that's pure racism.
Well, absolutely.
That's pure racism.
Just put it like this.
Sounds like a lawsuit.
Just put it like this. No matter what job site you're on, and I've been on some of the biggest job sites in LA, if you see more than 2 niggas, and I'm not just talking about my trade. I'm talking about the HVAC guys, the electricians. I'm talking about all trades combined. You see more than 2, nigga, you seen we taking over by motherfucking Akon. Because you don't never see niggas on these jobs ever.
So what, it's predominantly Hispanics and whites or what?
How's a master journeyman?
Yes.
Master journeymen are like, they could walk in and not do nothing and just be telling people to do stuff. Do this, do that.
Yeah.
But for him walking across to say something to his cousin, he gets laid off of that job.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. You know that's racist.
And I haven't been called since. The union haven't called me since.
It's funny because like
pipe fitter union,
bro,
welders union.
Bro, Rogan's my whitest homie, dog. Like,
it's crazy, yeah. But I'm a nigga too.
I know.
I'm a nigga.
Imagine, but they're not thinking when they're being racist because we know that's what it is. they're not thinking about how you gonna feed your family.
Nigga, not at
They're
all.
not thinking, and that's
But not only that, just a nigga snitching saying, hey, calling and saying, hey, the guy, wooty-woo, he was walking around too much. Like,
Bro.
why is that your business?
Bro, when I was a manager,
I was doing it a lot.
When I was a
No,
manager,
hold on, bro. I don't think this doesn't sound like racism.
No, let me give you
dog.
that.
Nah, it's racism for sure.
Let me give
I'm
you.
defending the whites
Let
for
me
once.
give you an example. This ain't whites. This is Hispanics.
Oh, for real? I'm definitely defending the Hispanics.
When I was a manager for Ralph's, it was a dude. His name was Jaime. The dude came to work drunk.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Brandon's
automatic
a straight up
termination.
racist.
Listen, I'm not being racist. Listen.
Brandon is
Listen
a
to the
racist.
fucking story. Listen.
About Jaime?
Listen, his name was
Tell me
Jaime.
about Jaime.
Bro came to work drunk, reeking of alcohol. As his boss, I could have fired him for that.
Yeah.
I could have literally just said, you're done, you're terminated.
100%.
There's no argument, right? Reeking. Customers are complaining.
He tripped.
I took him in the office.
You thought about his family.
I'm like, what's going on, bro? Bro, been working at the company for years. They wanted us to get rid of people who have been working there for decades.
Exactly.
Because they were getting paid top pay. I told bro, go home, take a shower, come back to work, right? Sober up, come back to work, right? Because if he would have went home, I would have been questioned about why I sent him home. So I just said, he had a family emergency. He went, got some coffee, got sober up, took a shower, came back. To this day, that dude,
I'm not
to
racist,
this day,
guys. I really like Mexicans.
it's not about that.
I helped out Jaime.
No. To this day,
I let Jaime slide.
To this day, since I stopped
Show
playing
ass
Call of
up.
Duty, bro still hit me up. Hey, bro, how you doing? I want to just say what's
You
up.
saved him.
Whatever. Dude, it's just, even if you are racist, there's certain shit that's bitch ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And doing something to where a man can't feed his family, that transcends race. That's bitch ass shit. And what they did to you, that's bitch
Let
ass
me
shit.
finish what I was gonna say.
Yes.
I thought about going up there
Now you're
all
cooking,
week.
Brandon.
You want to beat that nigga ass or smoke his ass?
All week, nigga, especially when I wasn't getting called back to go back, nigga.
Yep.
I'm sitting at home, nigga. I got a high overhead.
Man.
So I'm like, nigga, he just stopped my money. Like, you bitch ass nigga.
Hey,
Ooh.
imagine if it was just like let's remove
I
it from a
should
corporate
kill,
space.
cuz.
Let's say it's the streets. Somebody selling dope and somebody winds up like gaffling your connect, or you feel me, doing some janky shit like
Off
that.
with his head.
But it
Off with
hurts
his head.
more when you're doing something legal.
Well, I mean,
Because when you're a
it's
dope
all-
dealer, you expect ups and downs and unpredictable shit. When
True.
you're working, doing honest work to
Man.
feed your family,
No, that hits
it
different.
eats you alive,
it's not
bro.
like it's not like
Drug dealer can go rob somebody and get that money right.
Okay, so but it's
just another nigga
now.
snitching, not a
Streaming is
foreman or
legit
anything.
income, correct? It's 1,000%. But
I'm on
it's
his
not- it's
head
not the-
now.
It's also not as noble of a profession as a carpenter.
We're not saying that the dude was right for what he
Drywall.
did, but we're saying we understand.
Like, fuck that nigga.
We get where that energy
No,
originates.
I get it too.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to go
I
whip
totally
on this nigga.
like,
So y'all
dude,
are-
And the dude was
totally
Mexican and the
get
guy
it.
he killed was black. So how you calling me a racist?
Well, I mean,
See,
there's
see?
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
See?
Hey,
no, no,
but the
Engineer,
nigga who got
what's
me
your name?
laid off
because
was a
you know why?
Mexican.
You know
What's
why
the
you're
engineer's
racist?
name?
Because you
But
try to.
Nathan, do you see how I'm not? It's not really about race with me. I'm just
Oh yeah,
calling it
yeah.
like
You
I
see
it.
that, Nathan?
The guy who killed the guy
Shut
was
the
a
fuck up,
Mexican,
Brandon.
and he killed a black guy. I never brought up race at all.
So wait, you think they're gonna bring up
I don't
race with
see
this
race.
screamer?
You know
Because
what?
he killed a black man and a black woman?
They got
I'm not
people
racist.
thinking that like I'm janky to my neph because I fuck.
You
with
are
you.
janky, nigga.
No, see, because I fuck with you. Maybe I shouldn't fuck with you on the.
Hey, Lush, real talk. We talk off camera like we text.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I not
I
a
like
cool
Lush.
dude?
Lush cool.
You
I check
cool,
on
bro.
Lush and shit. You good, bro?
Yeah, that's my partner, bro. Like,
After you be airing a nigga out the whole pod, and then you check on that nigga.
yeah, he be trying
That's
to.
what-
It's
Hey,
like-
Lush did have me wrapped up in some bullshit.
If you have some real
Lush
homies,
had you
that
wrapped up
that's
too?
what I do.
Hell
What
nah.
Lush do to you?
He had me at an anti-Israel rally.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly.
No, we getting demonetized. We getting demonetized. We getting demonetized.
That's been another episode of No Jumper.
But
News.
not only that, I also had him. I also who when you had
Rabbit.
was lacking and left something. Whoopty wop. Who held you
Oh,
down?
yeah.
D-Wop.
Yeah.
Oh
Dang,
man,
shit.
oh man.
I'm
All
like,
right.
Hey, my nigga saved me. Good looking out.
Okay,
Hey,
bro.
wait, I got one more
They
thing.
only tell
Did
half
I
the
leave
story.
something at the office? He like,
Can I
nigga,
ask a
got
question?
it. Shout out
I
to
was
Lush.
4 extras calling out Aaron. Because I didn't know how the sizes of these dudes. Pause.
Ooh, that nigga.
I didn't know this how big these. 4 extras about 250.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
I
like
thought
this.
bro was like 180.
When I
I
pulled
don't
up,
know if he's 250.
when I seen
bro.
him 2 days
He
ago,
looking yoked.
But
that nigga, I'm like, damn nigga, you was in there programming. He was like,
250?
absolutely. That
bro,
nigga,
he's like 5'11",
That nigga
me?
So
swag.
your cousin.
He's 6'1".
Your
feet
cousin.
tall.
4 extras, right? He your cousin, right?
Yeah, family.
Okay,
5'10",
your
maybe?
fam. So bro want to
he's
fight
tall.
little ass Aaron the plumber.
Aaron Lil?
He's 180.
That don't mean nothing.
Shit. In boxing it, dude.
No.
No.
Hey, he gotta fight.
Extra's
Extra like
not
2-
250,
205.
bro. Yes.
He like
Yes.
205?
He's
He
like
like
200
205.
pounds.
'Cause
He's
I-
like 210.
250.
If bro was
Not
two,
at all.
if
Max.
bro was 250, he would have to fight King Pill and
Yeah,
Aaron on the
yeah,
same
yeah,
night.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Who
you.
you
He's
think gonna
not-
win, Extras or King Pill? I'm asking you.
That I don't think that even that's not like
Nah,
that's not a competition.
No,
that shit-
because King
I
Pill's
think
still a big ass dude, bro.
Is he?
A big dude could catch you. But that
He's
don't.
just big. I think Extra will wipe the fucking
Listen,
floor
hold
with
on.
you.
What I'm telling you is,
My thought.
Hey,
big
guys.
dudes can catch you.
No, I'm not saying that. I just think I don't know if he
You think Extra's technical enough to
technical.
stay safe
Yeah, and
get him?
I don't want to judge the guy just based on seeing him on the internet because I haven't met him yet. But King Pill just looked like a nigga who he don't look.
Don't
active.
judge a book by its cover.
And I don't mean active.
The heavyweight champion.
I just don't know if he's.
No, let's be honest.
Fury,
Look.
does Tyson Fury look like he whooping niggas
Hold
up?
on, guys.
Not at all. But
Hold
he's
on.
7'2".
Brandon, let's be honest, Brandon.
He's 7'2".
Let's be honest, especially fresh out.
Extra
especially
whip on
does
Pill.
not drink or smoke. Is in way better
Pill
condition.
don't drink or smoke either.
4 extras.
Get the fuck outta
what?
here. You are alive.
Well, Adam said
What?
he-
Man. Hey, they got the little homie back in his bitch.
What's happening, Dennis the Menace?
Hey.
Oh, don't get the tripping in this
hey,
Gucci Bear.
That's the whitest you sounded all day. when you
Gucci
hit that
Bear?
door.
Hey, here's some
What's happening?
hey, here's some triple cross shit. Hey, here's
What?
Somebody put him back there.
Somebody put a battery.
Hey, the little homie on
You
some
already
triple
know
cross
what it is.
shit.
Yup.
How
long-
Hey,
hey,
free
how long you
Almighty.
gonna be out here?
Free Almighty.
How many days you out here?
I'm gonna be right back out here. I'm leaving today, but I'm coming back tomorrow.
You gotta go visit a bunch of places, man.
You going to rap or something?
No, I'm going home for a court date and then I'm coming right back.
You got a court date?
So you
Hopefully
moving here
it's
soon?
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. LA where it's
You
at.
moved to Long Beach.
Fuck no.
Long
Yeah,
Beach is
hey.
good.
That's where all the protests are happening.
Where no?
He's not wrong.
LA's where the protests.
Hey, don't move to Long
Nah.
Beach. You're gonna dye your hair and get like a
Move to Long Beach.
an eyebrow piercing.
You'll be a white.
Nah,
you'll be a white boy in a
hell
week.
nah.
Tripping.
No.
What the
You'll be
fuck?
like, so this
No.
is where the cool white people live.
That's the funniest. You guys know that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Long Beach, I love all
Hey, come to Long Beach.
Shout out to
man.
Long Beach, man.
You'll say, dude. You'll be
Shout
like,
out
dude.
to Fireway. Shout out all my niggas in
Hey,
Long Beach.
what
Shout out
happened
to
to the Viral
Vince.
Way? What happened to the Viral Way stream with Whack?
Up to the Bro Rogan episode.
It happened. Yeah, it's on the membership tier. Become a member. I can make sure y'all see that episode of Viral Way and Whack 100. Let me read these last 2 comments and we finna get up out of here. So C Hustle said, Brandon, how can you respect a snitch as a man? You're supposed to take accountability for your actions and don't go to be a member to understand that. You don't have to be a member to understand
Snitching
that.
is actually holding everyone accountable for their actions.
Crazy.
That's literally what snitching. Am I wrong, Lush?
Gucci Bear's wrong.
You better snitch. You better snitch.
What?
You got a baby to think about. You better tell.
Ain't nobody tell it.
Breaking
You
news.
better
boy or
tell.
girl?
Boy. Nobody tell you. Better tell. Or PC.
Wait,
one of them.
wait. Let him break the news.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Sly and the Family Stones.
Yeah.
Damn.
I smoked a
R.I.P.
joint
to
with him
Sly.
before. I
Hey,
smoked a
long
joint
live
with him.
Sly, a real artist, not like these bums y'all be bringing up here.
Damn.
Like,
Damn.
niggas can't go styrofoam.
Shots fired. Not at all.
Hell no.
nigga. They don't know Sly.
Yeah, I'm like, who?
That was
Remo,
before my
you're not
time,
even black
nigga.
anymore. You don't know who Sly and the Family Stone is?
Nah.
How
I
do
don't.
you?
I'm 33.
Bro, you old enough to know who
Who the
Sly
fuck
and
is
Family-
that?
Are you adopted?
Are you adopted?
I'm 18. I just look old.
Hey, Mikey.
No.
That's Sly.
I probably heard some of the music, but I don't know who that. I don't.
Not only that, like it's important to know that his music has been sampled in so many rap songs.
Yeah.
Just put it like this.
right.
Rick James kind of like got his shit from Sly.
Some shit this whole time.
Oh, word.
Wow.
All right, man. Hey, so thank you, Mikey.
It came out.
Mikey.
It popped
No,
out.
all right. Long live Sly Stone. You feel me?
Have you gone to
May his
Suspect
legacy,
yet?
may his legacy continue to endure throughout history because he influenced so much hip hop, so much was sampled from him. And
You know,
a lot of
he-
y'all might be too young to know what's up, but y'all still heard his music. So
He look like that old gold. What's
he
that
like
nigga?
he the
Gold
Uncas
all on my
Savants.
neck. What's that nigga?
Trinidad James.
Trinidad
That nigga
James.
look like Trinidad James.
Don't
Look.
believe me, just watch.
That's that nigga daddy.
He do look like him. I'm
Nigga,
not
that's
gonna lie.
Trinidad daddy, nigga.
That's where he stole his
I'm not
swag
gonna
from.
lie.
Jesus, that's his daddy.
He for
nigga.
sure got his swag from
Well,
Sly
R.I.P. to that
Stone.
man, man.
Yeah, R.P. Sly, man. I'm bumping that shit.
I can't
Alright.
believe you don't know that.
Nah, I ain't never seen him. Oh, AR said, that's not racism. You are clearly not working and clearly admitted to walking around rather than working. You said you did it a lot. Shaking my head.
Bruh, if you understand the culture of unions, bro, literally, you can go to any union right
Bro,
now
this
and
fool's
catch people
walking
of all
around, let's be
races.
honest.
Dude, when you're a master journeyman, literally,
I
you're
could
there
go
to
anywhere
just
in the
look at
world
shit.
with
You're
my
not even
trade.
there to work.
I can go anywhere in the world with my trade. In the world.
He was
That's why it's
walking
good to
around.
pick up a trade.
Nah, that's bullshit. Master journeyman ain't
Nah,
supposed to
nigga,
get
I'm
two
supposed
checks.
to. Yeah, I've been putting in enough.
Because even with your level, it's already tough for you to even get called to a
But
job.
not exactly. And not only that, as another worker, what you do is not, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, when I was in the Bay Area working for a whole year, and I used to see a dude take a knife, a mud knife, throw it into the fresh drywall, put coke on it, or meth, and snort, and I'm right there.
Yeah, and you wonder why Bro Rogan
like-
got fired, bro.
and I'm
It
like-
was racism, dog.
But I'm saying,
you hear these stories.
I'm not
As
doing
long
that.
as
type
people
of
are
shit that
doing
he
their
on.
their
What
job.
the fuck is y'all talking
What I'm
about?
saying is this: I would never
Fuck
have
is y'all
told,
talking about, bro?
Because it's not my
Because
business.
I know.
Most
It's just-
people in unions are drug users. You didn't
Yeah,
know that?
of course.
Of
So
course.
how are all them getting away with it? But he's
course.
bro, it
I'm
was
just saying it's
targeted.
not my business to go and tell. Like
He was
"Ooh,
targeted."
I seen him like that's bitch shit.
No, it
so
is
for him
bitch
to
shit.
tell
It
on
is
me,
bitch shit.
he a bitch,
It
and
is
I'll
bitch
whip
shit.
on him.
But it's not Jaime's
Lush,
fault.
I'll whip
Lush,
Jaime
you've
ass.
never
You blamed Jaime.
No, listen. You've never
You blamed
worked.
Jaime. All he wanted to do
You've
was
never
drink.
wondered why when you go to these job sites you don't see no black people on them.
Nigga,
There
you-
are.
You just know where.
There, hey, hold on a second though.
Nathan,
So,
right?
bro,
Have you
so
ever
my
been
girl.
to a work site and seen a black person
Y'all
working?
niggas ain't never been on a construction site. Right. This is
hey,
job.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's racist
He
as
said unless it's
fuck.
cooking
Bro,
the-
that shit is
Hey,
racist.
one of my-
Bro, that's
That's
racist. What you just said, that shit is racist.
Like he come here to work, he see all niggas.
No, if I asked him if he ever pushed a cart full of corn, that would be racist.
My girl
That's racist.
my girl
Racist
worked
as
labor
fuck.
for a major company that's super big, and two of the people that are in the supervisor
black.
position are both black.
Two of them.
And her hell of
Look what he said.
and he got,
they DI
Hold up.
hire.
The fact that he thinks that two is a significant.
no,
How many?
two out of the three people that she worked
Have
for.
you ever tried to join a union?
Nah,
You gotta
tried
be
to join
invited.
my
three.
motherfucking
I
family.
tried to join
My
three,
family
bro.
gotta be invited.
organized the unions,
They
gang.
took my application,
My
They
family
took my
family
money.
organized the union.
and I'm sure they threw my
Gang.
shit in the trash.
Yeah, see, a
Straight
lot
up.
of people don't know you actually you have to be invited into a union. It's like
Yeah, like a guild.
like Freemasonry.
Type
it's
shit.
like,
They
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
take
yeah.
your
you
shit
get
and
sworn
dump it in
in.
the trash.
Like
I'm just saying, I fuck
Shout
with
out
Joe
to all
Rogan heavy, and
Freemasons.
he's my guy. But I'm not blaming Jaime.
man, fuck Jaime. Jaime a snitch. Jaime racist, and I'ma fuck Jaime up the next time I see him.
The fact is that his name is
The funny
Jaime
thing
too.
is, when you work those jobs and you work with other Hispanics, they will literally tell you how racist the bosses are. They'll tell you.
Nah, look,
Am I wrong?
For sure.
Because you're gonna have some Hispanic dudes you
Man,
cool with. and
come
they
on. I got a gang. Nigga, shout out to
But
Sal
also-
and all of my homies,
but-
man.
but
Anthony.
Look, and
Antonio.
So the positive thing,
And they'll try to hook you up so you
before
get
we
put
get
on a
up out of
job.
here, what I will say is this: the positive thing is
Suspects in jail.
Oh my God,
Man, I'm on some triple
Peanut butter
cross shit.
package on the way.
Free suspect.
Us acknowledging shit
suspect.
like this
Triple cross shit
puts us
going
in a
on.
position to break people of the things that are in their head that make them more racist and then get rid of their proclivities so we can all get along.
But they gotta start fucking bitches from other races and that's how you
Exactly.
stop being racist.
Exactly,
You hate black
man.
people, go fuck a black bitch. You hate whites, go get a white
That's
girl.
not necessarily
Look how that
yeah.
worked in South Africa.
That's how it
Don't
works,
necessarily
nigga.
work
That's not-
like
hold
that.
on a second.
It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily work
Don't
like
get
that.
now he's getting
The
into
mixed
something.
race kids
That's
tend
how it works.
the
But
mix
you right, but you wrong, but you right, but you wrong.
Nigga.
And I don't know how
And
else
they
to
say
say
you're
it.
right, but you're wrong, but you're
in
right, but you're
history.
wrong.
You know what I mean? Like,
In
straight
history,
like that.
Yeah, I like that.
in history, the mixed race children tended to take
All right,
the
all right,
side
you know
of.
what?
Hey,
This
where's
has
the
been
triple
another
cross?
episode of the No Joke.
I ain't gonna hold you. We getting up out of here.
another
Make sure y'all like,
episode.
comment, subscribe.
We go.
Y'all tune in.